What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dueling podcast. Today we are going into the dark depths of Chicago, and by Chicago I mean Gotham City, but Nolanized.
So Chicago with less crime?
No,
Yeah.
about the same amount.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. Today we're covering Batman Begins as we start the trilogy, start the Dark Knight trilogy. My God, can I talk today?
No.
No, that's the answer. Yeah. So Geek, you said you haven't seen this in a little bit.
I don't know when the last time I saw this movie was. I'm trying to think. Like, I know I've seen it before, obviously, because I've complained about Ra's al Ghul a lot.
No, it's Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
When was the last time I watched this? Well, obviously, last night. But
Well, before that.
yeah, I know. I know. When did it come out?
2005.
When did I think 2008?
That's Dark Knight.
Like, this is genuinely like haven't seen. It was definitely pre-COVID.
Okay. Well, and then COVID's like 10 years, like
like
adjusted time.
Yeah, COVID was a long time. So
I recorded a video not too long ago, and I was like, I haven't seen this movie in like a decade. I looked at the box, and it was like 2017. I'm like, wait a minute.
well, Grayson, also 2017 was like.
Well, what about, like, I meant like literally a decade ago, but in my mind it's a decade ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was
COVID.
8 years. That's close. It's the same thing.
God, we're getting old. Well, more
Yeah.
you than me.
You're getting old too, bitch. You're
Just
bald.
because I don't have hair. Yeah. Just because I don't have hair doesn't mean anything. I feel like people are going to realize why I wore hats the last however long.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to keep wearing hat. Wait, did we just flip? Am I hat guy now?
Oh, do you want me to do? I mean,
No, because then we can't both be hat guy. Are we just? Are we just flipping? Or am I hat guy now?
I mean, you are dumb.
I mean, that podcast. It's normally the other guy who's an idiot.
Yeah.
It does have a great crash out though. I can't remember his name, but
it starts with W. I know that.
Does it?
It does. It's like Wallflower or something like that. Geek.
What's up?
I used to think this was like the best of the trilogy because it's the most Batman-like.
So, I took some notes this time, kind of.
Ra's al Ghul will probably pissed you off even more.
Yeah. I don't even know if I wish they would have recast it. I just wish they would have just not called him Ra's al Ghul. Because he doesn't do anything that really, like, cements that it's Ra's. Not really.
Ra's is more of an environmental terrorist, not a corruption.
Well, no, I want to destroy Gotham because, like, that is, like, a big plot point for Ra's. Like, that is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or that one time when he wanted to destroy Starling City. Arrowverse reference.
Still a white guy.
Was it?
That was still a white guy in the Arrowverse. His daughters weren't white. I'm 90% sure it was a white guy.
It might have been, but I don't know if it was. What? How? Why Google? Dude, okay. I gotta stop for a second. Can I just yell? Why is Google so bad at search now? Why does the search company not understand how search works? It's not even just an AI thing. Even if you don't get an AI overview, they're just bad at everything.
It's hard not to get an AI overview. They kind of just do it forever, and then it's usually wrong.
Yeah, true. The AI overview is always wrong. Huh.
Yeah, still white, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. Well, he's Australian.
That's
I don't know.
white. That's
Well,
probably whiter.
well, yeah,
Anyways, we have an Irish and an Australian Rachel Gould. When are we gonna get an actual Rachel Gould?
probably never. Like the character just didn't need to be Ray Shockwell. Like I get he lives through the really fucked up thing, but that's just because Bruce saves him,
Mhm.
and it's not like he has the pool of water that my brain is not
Lazarus
remembering.
did?
Thank you. Yeah, the pool of water. He doesn't have the healing pool anymore.
No healing pool. Yeah.
No healing pool.
Yeah. Fucking loser.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Also, it's called the League of Shadows
Yeah.
or Assassins. It's either one, and it's wrong. It's the other one. I don't remember which one it is.
I think
I
they
think this
call
is
it
the
League of
fact.
Shadows in the movie. But
The other one's wrong.
yeah, no,
always
League
think
of
it was-
Assassins is the comic depiction, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you're already gonna change it just a little bit, just make him Liam Neeson. Or
You can make him a whole
anybody
new
that's
character.
not Roz. And just like be like, ah yes, this is very
That was
Ra's al
name.
Ghul, but it's not.
Rachel Gould.
Yeah, well, okay. You don't get to just correct me no matter which one I say. I said Raish earlier, and you said, well, no, it's Roz. And now I'm saying
Because this
Roz, and
movie
you're
they
going, well,
call
no, it's
Roz.
Raish. You
Because
don't get to just correct whichever one I
I
say.
was making
Pick a
fun of the
fucking
movie.
point, you cunt.
I was making
Pick a
fun of the
point.
movie. Now I'm correcting you.
No, you were correcting me both times. You're just a cunt.
True.
And also, I'm still talking about the character in this movie. Therefore, Roz. Therefore, kill yourself. God damn, bruh. Why did Batman begin? That is the question. The people are asking.
Why his parents got shot?
No, but like, why did Christopher Nolan get to make comic book movies?
That's actually a really interesting question because watching this and then watching the other ones, I was like, Nolan has the bare bones ideas of the comics down pat, but I don't think he knows how to make comics come to life.
I don't think he has the bare bones of the comics down pat.
It's more shown
This
in the
entire
next
film
movie.
not really. This entire film franchise just shows me that Batman's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This version of
Yeah.
Batman, I can't view as being able to beat anybody. Yeah, he beats these regular ass villains.
It's Batman Year One.
And then he meets Bane that doesn't even have cool drugs and gets shithoused.
They speed through Batman's like lineage, not
Yeah.
lineage, like length of time, because they can start with Year One, which is the comic behind me, and they go to like basically Dark Knight Returns, but like not with like Bane being the issue, not Joker, which is wild.
Yeah. And then like this movie in particular, like the entire point of Batman is that he's smart and can do everything. Yet he doesn't do a single thing except just
Lucius
throw
does
hands.
everything.
Lucius Fox does everything.
Morgan
Lucius
Freeman
should be
to
Batman.
go. True. Can you imagine Morgan Freeman in a bat suit?
No. No, I can't.
But I did like this movie. I liked it. I wouldn't say I loved it. It had pieces and parts where I was actually like really into it, but I think it's too long for its own good. I think it spends too much time with like the League
Christopher
of Shadows.
Nolan will do that sometimes.
Yeah, like again, I time checked. I think it was about 40 minutes when we got out of the League of Shadows.
Yeah.
Which is insane. That should take maybe 20 minutes. But if they want to go fully in depth with it, but like the stuff with Batman, with the creation of Batman is fun to watch. I really do like watching Alfred and him come up with ways to get around Wayne's corporation's like censor system of like what's coming through and
Yeah.
how do we avoid it and where he got his tech from, which I do like his interactions with Lucius throughout the series. The best interactions, TBH. Does it come in black?
What?
Does it come in black?
Oh.
How do you feel about the Tumblr?
That's actually one of the few things I really do love about these movies. I love the look.
I love the Tumblr.
I know that it, like, in my brain, it's not like the perfect Batmobile, but, like, it also kind of is.
It's the perfect Batmobile for this Batman.
For sure. And I think maybe it could have worked for other Batman. Maybe not. I don't really care. I'm glad we got to see it because it's cool as shit.
Yeah. Was it this movie or next movie where I think someone who was really high on drugs ran into the Tumblr during production and thought it was a spaceship?
I have no idea.
I think it was this one. It had to be this one because everyone knows about the Batmobile.
That's a production question, so I have no idea.
True. I'll figure out.
But yeah. Shout out Michael Caine though. That is one of like my favorite castings ever.
It is one of the best castings for Alfred. We've gotten 2 Alfreds since, and neither of them have been great. The Alfreds before that were whatever.
Yeah. Also, so I want your thoughts on this, but Gary Oldman as, well, it's not Commissioner Gordon yet, but as Commissioner Gordon.
Lieutenant Gordon?
Yeah. Yeah, he was lieutenant in this one. I can remember.
He is lieutenant.
Because I
Oldman as
think that's
Commissioner Gordon.
perfect.
Yes, I think. Well, we didn't get much of J.K. Simmons. I think he would have been great as well. But
Sure.
Gary Oldman throughout the series is, I think, the reason why I come back to these movies. These aren't we'll go over more like the next few movies. These aren't Batman movies. They are crime movies that feature Batman.
Kind of. They feature a guy in a bat suit. I don't think it's Batman.
That's what I'm saying. They're crime movies, and crime movies are super, super interesting. I love crime movies, but I feel like Nolan took this as an excuse to be like, oh, Batman fights, the crime families of Chicago.
Of Chicago, yeah.
Because this is Chicago. I've seen every single one of these set pieces by going to Chicago.
You've seen Wayne Tower?
It's a real tower.
Oh. I thought that one was fake.
No, that's real.
Oh, okay.
I'm like 90% sure it's real. But yeah, it's basically just Chicago, dude. Gary Oldman's Commissioner Gordon is the heart and soul of these movies. He is fucking fantastic in all the movies. I
don't love the suit, especially in this movie.
The neck.
It's a bit of the neck, and then it looks too latexy. Like, I'd rather it be like whatever Pattinson's is, or honestly, even if it was more just like spandex, because that makes more sense. Weird rubber suit doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
I also think it's just too. It doesn't have any other colors besides black. It's just black, and the belt
is a problem throughout all of them.
Is like this gold bronze. That's what I'm saying. The suits in all of them are just like they have this one continuous color, and you can see the bat symbol, but it doesn't have this contrast that like Pattinson or Batfleck has.
I would have given anything for it to be an actual yellow bat symbol, even if you added no other yellow. Just put a big yellow symbol.
Goldish color he has on his belt.
Yeah,
make it because like the bat symbol, especially in the comics. I mean, I don't think no one gives a shit, but it's supposed to be like this direct, like concentrated part of his suit where it has most bulletproofing. So people shoot at it.
Right. That's part of what made me hate this movie a little bit. Was it like how good Nolan was at making certain things feel so right while everything else sucked so bad. The scene where. So, first of all, the fight on the dock is the closest I think we're ever going to get to an actual horror Batman. And it's great. Because
it's short, though.
It is. Like, this is where you should have spent extra time and just making Batman feel like a fucking horror character, because from the perspective of the goons, he is.
Yeah.
And that's cool. And we need more of that. I still want one Batman suit one time to have white eyes. I don't know why this is so hard.
I want them to do white eyes like they did in Mr. Terrific.
So kind of what they do in the next movie for a few seconds.
Yeah, but that one was weird. They did that for bullshit.
Yeah.
Mr. Terrific, the white's over his eyes, gets him like control of his computer, and then he goes right back to it. That, and you can do that. You can give that you can give people who want the white eyes the visual, and then go back to normal, because white eyes looks really weird in reality, because it doesn't look normal, which I get that Batman's not supposed to be like.
I was gonna say, for Batman specifically, that's the point.
But when you watch a movie, people emote through their eyes, and like we'll talk about it in a few weeks when we get to Pattinson, but like that's the key part of Pattinson. He's like, he can emote through his eyes, and like you can see how he's feeling and thinking through that. Bale here, not very good in the bat suit. Great as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
We'll get more into that next movie, but like Christian Bale might be the perfect Bruce Wayne. And you can feel a little bit of American Psycho in him sometimes.
Yeah, you totally could.
I was like, that's yep. That's Bateman there.
Well, I mean, what is Batman if not Patrick Bateman? But instead of murdering people, he just punches goons until their bones break.
There.
Like, I mean, I feel like Batman is just Bateman without the murder. But he always constantly talks about how if he murders, he'll never be able to stop. Dude, he's just Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's also the scene I think it's right after the dock fight. It's after one of the first times we see Batman in the full suit. He's perched on top of, I don't know if it was a church, but on top of one of the crowns of one of the buildings, and his cloak is falling over him the way like the DC animated universe Batman is, and it's perfect. And we never see the cloak do that again. And it's like, Nolan, you're right there. You've almost done it. And then you just don't ever again. And it drives me insane. It's like you're so close. You're so close. Kinda. Sucks. Shit sucks. But like it's
no. If we get ready for Batman, then Pattinson, which I'm still not convinced we're going to get someone other than Pattinson.
I want Jensen so bad.
I don't care if it's not like it's not canonical with like how his cape moves on before before the scenes. Like, just make it so you can also do that.
I was gonna say, literally, just in fight scenes, make the cape smaller. It doesn't have to make sense. It's a fucking comic book movie. But when he's just standing there, make the cape fully cover the motherfucker. That's how it should look. I don't care. Take the cape off for the fight scenes. I probably won't notice, and nobody will until it gets pointed out 6 weeks later on Twitter, and then everybody goes, look at this major flaw. That's...
How do you feel about Scarecrow being a secondary villain?
I think it's interesting. I don't hate Scarecrow in this movie. Now, I don't know if he's like super accurate, but I enjoy Scarecrow in this movie. I've said this before. DC is not where I read most of my comics.
I read most of my comics.
Right. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know everything. I think I know Batman pretty well. I know Superman all right. Definitely. No Harley Quinn okay. Red Hood, that's probably a good list there for me.
He's fairly accurate.
But like, so, but I don't know. I like Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy's fucking fantastic. Every time I think about Scarecrow and this movie in general, I think of the scene where Batman's interrogating Scarecrow when he's getting fear gassed. Yeah. And like the terrifying CGI Batman. I love that. It gave me nightmares as a child, but like I love it, dude.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Crazy.
It's good. I think Scarecrow being used to help Ra's al Ghul is kind of interesting, and while Scarecrow is a good villain on his own, to me, I don't know, he to me just kind of feels like a secondary villain all of the time. Not whether that's actually accurate or not, that's just, I don't know. Scarecrow doesn't feel like the world ending type. He just feels like he fucks around, you know?
He's more of a Gotham ending type. You're never gonna have him like go outside of Gotham because look at his ass whooped.
But even in Gotham, like, I don't feel like he's just, I want to destroy Gotham. He just kind of fucks around. At least that's how it feels to me. And so having Ra's, I hate this movie. But having Raish be like the one kind of pulling the strings and guiding Scarecrow makes a lot of sense to me, in terms of just like the goal is to actually destroy Gotham and leave nothing left. Like, that to me makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Scarecrow's weird. He's like I think I'm trying to think throughout like the whole Rogue Scout. I think he's the most mad scientist of them all, where his end goal really is to see how fear affects people throughout Gotham and then take joy in it.
Yeah.
That's like a little extra point in him like being evil.
Yeah.
It's like he takes joy in it. But typically he's not like one to be like, I want to take over Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scene when they're in Arkham is the end, like he's escaping and uses the bats to distract the cops. It's so stupid, but also I love it.
It's Nolan taking one step out of like the realism for a second, and it feels so weird in this movie.
It feels weird, but also I love it because that is the only moment in this movie where it really kind of does feel like Batman. Because we never see somebody else create the stupid bat signal. So it's like, oh, maybe Bruce actually did something, and that's kind of cool. That's a cool thing to do. It feels very vampire-esque. I like it.
Well, yeah.
I like, I like having some representation. I'm sorry.
My people.
Yeah. There are going to be so many people that watch this review that don't get the joke about me being a vampire, and they're going to be so confused.
He uploaded a video on April 1st of this year.
That's not where the joke started.
Not
know, even but close. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
After the Arkham scene, there was a chase scene. I have very mixed feelings on the Batmobile chasing. Because it's not a very good chasing, but it also
not a very good chase scene. And it pisses me off.
Why?
Because he makes the Batmobile completely disappear from being found and then decides to show himself off again. Why didn't you just disappear? Yeah, but why didn't you just like disappear and immediately go save Rachel instead of nearly letting her die so you could aura farm?
Because why not?
I know that's a weird thing for me to say. I'm like the aura farm guy, but that was really stupid. I totally forgot to mention in our Superman review that one scene when he does the thing that Snyder couldn't figure out how to make look cool. Bro was hope farming. No, I didn't mention it.
Aura farming.
Bro was hope farming though. It's not aura farming. He's hope farming.
Yeah, that chasing isn't super great. Like there's definitely better chasings out there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like seeing the Batmobile, the Tumbler go off like crazy in this. He's jumping over things. He's on top of churches. He's
destroying the city.
Yeah.
Not even to catch a villain. He's just doing it for fun. Doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah. He also goes down to the LSD, and I don't like. He could have just gotten away there. It's a maze down there. You can't find your way out of that without GPS, and GPS doesn't work down there.
Also, it amazes me how
lower backer, sorry.
Supposedly many cops there were.
Yeah, GCPD is or sorry, they call it GPD.
Yeah.
That annoyed me. GPD is like basically New York's police force.
Yeah, but they're way too coordinated. That would never happen.
Way too coordinated as they get.
There were over 200 cop cars chasing the Tumbler. You would never figure that out, especially in a city like that. There's way too much traffic. They wouldn't be there. None of this should be happening. The Tumbler should just be driving over the top of a bunch of people's cars, killing a bunch of people, like he tried to do when he ran over the first set of cops. How are they alive? Nobody knows. Magic.
Fair.
Constantine in the background, saving people.
True.
Yeah.
God, I like this movie. Just
the scene on the island later, like when
the free guys.
Yeah. The kid that Rachel is saving, this means nothing to you and won't for another couple weeks until you watch Game of Thrones. But yeah, it's Joffrey, and all I could think about was I was kind of just sitting there like, nope, just let him die. It's okay. The world will be a better place. I promise. It'll be okay. Just let him die.
There's a scene earlier when he finds Batman scaling a building, which is I think is funny as fuck, catching Batman in the middle of like him just doing anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, my friends won't believe me. And then he bails since he can't turn his neck because the fucking cow does this weird ass fucking turn. And then he does. It's the most awkward scene. I love it for how bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad they took the neck issue in the next movie, but like it took 16 years of no, oh my god. It took him 19 years to figure out how to fucking move Batman's neck.
Oh, could he not in any of the 90s movies?
Nope, they couldn't figure it out. He had to do a whole ass turn.
Nice. Love that.
Yeah. They eventually figured it out, though.
Did they?
Yeah, Batfleck can move his neck, and Pattinson can move his neck.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say, like, in the next movie they figured it out. It's like, no, they, like, tried to. There are weird extra lines on his neck, but they didn't use that as a way to help him be like there's these two extra bits that are totally there as if to like cover up that he's wearing just like spandex so he can turn his neck, but they're still connected for some reason, so he just still can't turn his neck, and it makes no sense. And it's like you were right there and you just didn't for some
I think he can move his jaw separately, like completely separately. He doesn't have to move it with like the rest of his neck. In the next movie, we'll talk about it in the next one. But this one, he still has the fucking chunky neck.
I want to know. I just want to see. I want to look at all three of the Bale Batman suits. There's just three, right?
There's technically in Rises he gets an upgrade.
Yeah, because I know it looks a little different. I just want to see all three. That's not.
Just up the Dark Knight Trilogy Batsuits.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
This man's.
No, like it's just, you got to remember, Google sucks. So it's not showing me all three at the same fucking time. Yeah.
I found them all at the same time.
Yeah, on my sixth Google search I had to, and I still can't actually see them. Because it's all blurry unless I go to Instagram, and I don't want to go to Instagram.
I hate how it's all one color. It's so dumb.
I kind of hate how Bale created the bat voice.
Where'd that go?
Why is his nose plugged?
Don't know. I find out something interesting. Like that in this movie, it's genuine. In every other movie, it's computer generated.
Oh,
this
that is why this movie
Bale
sounds different. I knew it sounded different, and I didn't know why.
Yeah, he's a smoker in this one. The rest of them are just.
I was gonna say it's less It's also just like less of a thing in this movie. It feels like there are a couple times where he's talking where it just sounds like he's Bruce, and that kind of makes sense.
That pissed me off when because like he's using the bat voice the scene before, and then he goes to talk to Rachel. Oh, he sees Rachel, and then he goes to talk to Rachel, and he uses Bruce's voice, and I'm like, dude, she's known you all your life. You don't think she's gonna catch that it's you?
Nope.
Besides you throwing a hint.
No.
No.
People are dumb.
They are, but you know, I'd be like, where have I heard that voice from?
And then you wouldn't be able to place it, and you'd be mad for years.
You know. How do you like Katie Holmes as Rachel Dawes, which I don't think Rachel is a character in the comic. Could be wrong though.
Not a character I remember.
Assistant DA.
I like her more than Maggie in the next movie.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Who's the sister of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Didn't know that was his sister, but cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like
Katie Holmes.
Yeah, Katie Holmes better. Sorry, I got distracted. I thought they sold like somebody's showing off props for The Dark Knight, but it looked like it was the Scarecrow interrogation version of Batman, and I was confused. It's not. This picture's just weird, and I was confused and lost.
No, Rachel Dawes is a Dark Knight creation.
Like the comic book run?
No, like a Dark Knight
trilogy creation.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you said a Dark Knight creation, and this is Batman Begins, and I'm like, but she's in this one. She doesn't get created in the Dark Knight.
If I'm talking about the Batman Begins movie, and I'm saying it's a Dark Knight creation, wouldn't you think it's just the entire trilogy?
No. I don't know what to think when you speak.
Fair.
I just ask clarifying questions.
And that's what you should do.
Yeah. I get judged for that, though.
Why?
I don't know. Every time I ask Miller a clarifying question, he calls me stupid.
I also work in a business where clarifying questions are very, very important. So
it's like, man, I just want to make sure I know what you're talking about so I can decide whether I'm going to call you dumb or not. I just want to know what you mean so I can figure out if I hate you or not.
Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Now I'm looking at concept art for this trilogy. That batsuit's way cooler. Why didn't we get that?
Nolan.
But it was his concept.
Nolan. Or wasn't able to be created. Either one.
Maybe. That's unfortunate.
You're unfortunate.
True. A series of unfortunate events, TBH.
Fair.
What else do I know about this movie?
What do you know in general?
Well, a lot of things, but also nothing.
Oh.
That's so funny. Although Bale performed many of his own stunts, he wasn't allowed anywhere near the Batmobile. That's funny.
Poor guy.
What did this movie do? Did it make
Joe
any
Burrow
money?
It's one of those. I definitely made money.
Barely. A budget of 150 million, grossed 375 worldwide.
That's crazy. It must have been like, oh, this was critically great, so let's give it a sequel. Or they signed a contract with Nolan.
Or they signed a contract with Nolan and what was the previous Batman movie? Was it Clooney?
It's Clooney.
That is a very, because like, I think that's gonna be a thing with Superman. Is like overall, it is going to have barely made money, right? Because what it needs to hit over 500 million to break even. So like if it's a $700 million movie, it's not made a ton of money. And that's if it makes it to 700. And I'm not saying it's bad, but having Fantastic Four come out 2 weeks later isn't going to help it make a ton of money at the box office.
It's made its budget back. I know that for sure. I don't know if it's made all its
over
money, like marketing.
I think it's over 3. I think it's supposed to hit 400 by the end of this weekend. People are going to be like, over 400 by the end of the weekend. That was 2 months ago.
We are, yeah, I forgot about that. We are this way too early.
That's why I just realized the spoiler for Superman might not matter at this point. You've had 3 months. In my head, it's like it came out last week.
Let us know. Superman made money.
yeah, I guess. But like, I think it's going to be one of those things where it's not just about the box office. It's the critical and the just reception and restoring faith in DC, which is I think kind of where this movie fell for Batman. Is like a lot of people didn't go see it in theaters, but then it became more well liked, and because it's still a good movie. As much as I don't think it's good Batman, it's a good movie.
So I saw you rating for the next movie. What'd you rate this one?
I think the same.
Really?
I enjoyed this more on rewatch than I thought I was going to.
You did give it the same.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It previously was lower.
You know, it's really funny.
Yeah.
I gave the same rating as you.
Yeah. But like I enjoyed this more. And like the problem, I rated this more just, if I was rating it as a Batman movie, it would probably go lower just because it's not Batman. But like as a movie, I think I kind of enjoy this one more as a whole.
Yeah.
Than maybe the other two. I have to watch the third one still.
Yeah. There was a statement made back in 2017 by a YouTuber that was like, Spider-Man Homecoming is a good movie, but a bad Spider-Man movie, which I don't think rings true for that movie. We'll talk about that at a different point in time.
True.
But I do think it rings true for this trilogy. They are really good movies. They're just not Batman movies.
Yeah.
We had a comment earlier today, which was 3 months ago, on TikTok. It's like, Pattinson's not Batman. I'm like, I wanted to trap them and be like, you say Bale, that's not Batman. Because, like, he's just a guy.
Yeah. Like, at least Pattinson feels like it's not just the detective thing, but, like, this version of Batman is just an idiot. He knows nothing. He is Jon Snow. It's crazy. Kit Harington.
British.
Spider-Man's British, dude. Who cares?
You could be
the
like
most American. Well, yeah, but no, my brain just went to like the New Yorker, the like guy everybody.
British.
Yeah, yeah. A British guy could never play Batman. They just always do.
Only in the 21st century.
Yeah, well, so the only time there have been good Batman movies.
You made that statement, people are coming for your ass, boy.
What? You gonna?
People love Burton, dude.
Well, they're dumb.
You said it, not me. Did
He
you steal that
agrees,
from
he's
like
just
a CC's Pizza?
No, it's.
That's a Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah,
that's dope as fuck.
I also have a SpongeBob one.
That sounds fun.
True, but yeah, because it looks like it's the old Pizza Hut cups.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's Freddy Fazbear's.
The GOAT. We'll talk about him in a few weeks too.
True. Well, no, even from the time people watch this, it will still be a few weeks.
That's why I said a few
I
weeks
love that we're going to watch
episode.
Halloween movies in August.
Likely. Yeah, it's very likely.
That's so funny.
I'm going to be out of this setup, and I will still have episodes coming out with me here.
Oh, for like 2 months.
We are 7 weeks ahead. That's right.
Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking, bud.
But Batman Begins is pretty good.
Yeah. I think this movie is like the worst to reference for this trilogy of this, but like Nolan doesn't do Batman great. He does the villains pretty well though. Like even Roz is good. I hate that it's not
Roz.
really Roz, but like there was a simple fix to that. I don't know why you didn't do that.
It's not even that, because it's not. I don't feel like this is Ra's al Ghul at all.
Fair.
Like, because like Ra's al Ghul
Because
has
they keep calling him Roz.
that too, but like Ra's has like a respect for Batman. Like he almost only comes for Gotham, never Batman directly.
Yeah.
And he calls him detective, never Batman, never the Dark Knight, like detective. That is like his term for him.
Yeah.
It's a very like a respect thing here. Liam Neeson doesn't go fuck about Batman here. He's like, fuck you and fuck Gotham.
I did hate the line when Ra's is burning down his house
and
says, "You burned down my house and left me for dead. Now that debt is repaid." No, the fuck he did. He did burn down your house. This is true. He also actively saved your life.
True.
Idiot for doing that, but he did.
Well, he's Batman.
But that doesn't matter at the end of this movie.
Actually, how do you feel about Batman being like, I don't have to save you. I'm not going to kill you. I don't have to save you.
I don't know. Because I feel like that's kind of a thing for Batman, but it's never in that way, if that makes sense.
Directly.
Right? Like, he definitely doesn't save everyone every time, but he's never actively caused the situation that's going to get somebody killed and then just watched them die. That's really weird.
He usually makes a choice that ends up in someone dying, not, you know.
Like, or
direct effect.
Just like, either you let the villain die or you save a person, and he saves a person, and it's like, whatever. This is very just, dog, you killed him. You didn't, like, this isn't not saving him. This isn't not saving him. This is like actively killing him.
True. I love my reaction when like it goes off the rail. I was like, that wouldn't kill a guy, and then it blows up. Like, that would kill a guy.
That would kill a guy. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that.
These movies are so weird because they do so much right and do so much so wrong, and it's confusing.
Yep.
I also hate that the world's greatest detective never detects anything.
They tried to reconcile that in the next movie. The word was try.
No, Fox does it all again. Well, and the R&D team does it, and Fox doesn't know. Literally, Fox does everything.
Because Morgan Freeman the GOAT.
But
you need to play the Arkham games. Because like that's the perfect mix of like Lucius being like Lucius, and then also Batman being Batman. You haven't played the Arkham games. I really need you to, because this actually technically started the process for the Arkham games. They made the Batman Begins game that came out. That's actually it's a pretty decent
Conroy
game,
does the voice for Arkham Batman, right?
Yes.
Good.
Except for Origins, because he's younger. It's Troy Baker. It's not a bad choice.
That's still dumb.
It's not a good choice.
Conroy is Batman. Ooh, who does the Joker in that? Is it Hamill? Yeah. The real Joker.
Hamill does it and everything besides Origins.
Yeah.
It's someone else in Origins, I don't remember.
So Origins is bad. Good to know.
I like Origins a lot, actually. It's a lot of fun. But
no, and actually I did try to play them. I apparently need to get them on console.
They're much better on console.
Because the PC port is so ass. It's so ass. Because I have a really good PC and I couldn't play it.
Origins would have you played on PC, and I played that on PC. So if I can play Origins on PC, you should be able
to. Yeah.
But otherwise, no, play on console. Because they went to go make a Dark Knight game that was supposed to have the Nemesis system in it, which was gonna be cool. And then they decided this isn't really working, so they Rocksteady like make a Batman game for us to come out during this time, and they made Arkham Asylum.
All right.
Nolan is kind of like inadvertently the creator of the Arkham series.
Well, I know this has been kind of a short episode, but you got much else on Batman Begins?
Came out in 2005.
We already said
July.
that.
Well, yeah. Trying to think of what else came out during that year. I don't remember.
Well, I mean, Google's free. It probably won't tell us anything, but let's read the AI overview and then look at the movies. Oh, there's no AI overview. Big sad.
There's a wonderful thing is I can look up release date 2005.
Revenge of the Sith. Well, funnily enough, the Fantastic Four, Man-Thing, Elektra.
Gross.
We gotta watch that movie someday, don't we?
What?
Elektra.
Well, probably. We'll probably do it for a bad month.
Legend of Zorro came out. V for Vendetta.
V for Vendetta is fantastic. Saw 2 came out.
Waiting.
Zathura. We did Zathura.
Oh yeah, the Dukes of Hazzard movie. The one with Jessica Simpson. The Longest Yard.
This is such a lot of mid movies. And then you have Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, and then Constantine. The one with
great mid movie.
Never seen that one.
You would not like it from comic accuracy standpoint.
My favorite Constantine is the guy in Arrowverse.
Matt Smith?
It's not Matt Smith. Or is it Matt Smith, but not the Matt Smith?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'm sorry, when you say Matt Smith, I think of the other guy. Wait, the quarterback?
His name's Matt Ryan. Yep. That's why I was like, it's Matt something. I know that for sure. And I was like, shares name.
Shares a name with somebody else that's way more famous than he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Matt Ryan, yeah.
When you said Matt Smith, I was like, that really wasn't Matt Smith, though.
No.
Matt
Smith's some Morbius, though.
Yeah. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh, in 3D. Was that the third one?
No, there's only one. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, there's one movie.
I don't think that's right.
There might be a spiritual sequel.
No, I think... Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong franchise.
This guy.
Don't ask me how I got these two confused. I'm not even going to say it. The world doesn't
I need you to say it. No, let's give you... Let's fill some time.
I got it confused with Spy Kids.
actually, that's actually not that bad. Same director.
Okay. Yeah.
Richard Rodriguez, yeah.
Okay, well.
You weren't that far off.
What? There is there's no way that...
Is it like We Are Heroes or some shit like that? Is that what it's called?
We Can Be Heroes. It's a spiritual sequel.
That's what I just said. There's a spiritual sequel.
Pedro Pascal is in it.
Pedro Pascal's in everything, my guy.
It seems like it. The amount of things that I don't know he's in is really funny. I'm just sitting here I don't know why everybody's so sick of him. He was in Game of Thrones, and then The Last of Us, and then the Fantastic Four. Oh yeah, the Mandalorian. I mean, is he in it? He does a voice. He's been in the suit for 12 total minutes of his life. I don't feel like it counts.
People are sick of it because they don't watch other movies. That's why they're sick of him.
seems like a them problem. Also, how do you get sick of things? What happened to movie stars, man?
That's an interesting question that we don't have time to go into.
True, we really don't.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dueling Fates podcast. We're back with the Dark Knight trilogy with The Dark Knight, often cited as the best comic book movie of all time from a lot of people. It is. People.
If you
I
say
think
that,
IMDb,
you're stupid, and I hate you.
I think IMDb's top 250 has this at like number 4. So, you know,
That's gross.
what? Why is it so gross?
Because it doesn't feature Batman.
It doesn't.
And again, this movie goes back to my point really well of Nolan can figure out the villains, but not Batman.
It's crazy when Batman's the 4th like biggest character in your movie. No, 5th. You got Joker, Two-Face, Commissioner Gordon, Bruce Wayne, and then Batman.
Yeah, I mean, Scarecrow might be up there.
The 5 seconds of screen time he gets.
I like, and we'll talk about Bane next.
I'm just talking about in this movie, like those are your
in this
characters.
movie. Oh, my bad. I was thinking the trilogy as a whole.
No.
It's like
Also,
Alfred.
We can't really talk about Bane like that right now. Do you
No,
remember what
I don't-
happens to Bane in the movie?
No, I don't remember anything. And I have to wait until next week and so we can watch the movie. And I gotta make sure I have my Bane voice prepared.
Yes.
I can do a good Bane.
That was bold.
You do have to do the hand thing though. It is a requirement.
Because he's slightly muffled.
No,
Like I try to do it with the yes.
no, you got to do the hand thing. It's a requirement. It is required by law.
You think I do a Bane cosplay with my bald head now?
Maybe. Okay, we got to stop talking about Bane. We got to talk about unfortunately not worse characters, the Jokers in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, is that the place to start, or do we wait and gush over
I
Ledger
think
Joker later?
it's the place to start. This is the reason why this movie is so good.
Yeah, it's just because actually, I'm not going to start with the Joker because I don't think he's the only thing that's so good.
I didn't say he's the only thing. I said he's the reason why this movie is so good.
I love. I hate that I only wrote his last name in my notes, but
Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, as Harvey. Love him.
Mm-hmm. He's fantastic.
Really good.
I saw a hot take not too long ago. They're like, Aaron Eckhart's Harvey Dent is better than Heath Ledger's Joker. And I'm like, you're wrong, but you're not far off. Like, he's really fucking good at this movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything else. He's in like Sully.
Yeah, he doesn't do much else, but he's in this movie and he's really damn good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the makeup when he actually becomes Two-Face, it's just
Not makeup.
really. Is it CG?
CGI.
Wow,
CGI.
didn't know that.
CGI.
I thought it was makeup.
It's the reason why I think it's so funny when like Gary Oldman actually reacts. It's like it's just his face.
That's funny.
With some dots on it.
Maybe the dots scared Mr. Oldman.
He is old man.
Yeah, he is old man.
Just like you.
Hey.
Like same age, right?
We're you know what? We're saving the Joker. We don't want to let people. We gotta drive up that watch time. What?
No, but Aaron Eckhart's Harvey Dent is fantastic. He holds the the proper amount of like white knight, smarmy, charismatic, like kind of an asshole, and then like
The
his
court
slow
scene
descent.
sets him up so perfectly.
Absolutely, like this is why Nolan
Your
is so
Honor,
good
I
with-
wasn't finished is so fucking good, dude. Your Honor, I wasn't finished.
Nolan is so good with the characters part of things when it comes to like them actually growing and having an arc and everything like that. Not the actual like comic book part of being the character, but he absolutely knows how to set up Harvey to be like this fall from heaven type character. Like, and it's slow, and it's like you can see it him like slowly descend.
Well, actually, he doesn't really slowly descend.
Yeah, he does.
No, it's a pretty quick descent. Rachel dies, and then he's bad guy.
No, he almost shoots a fucking low guy, like not low guy, goon.
Yeah, after Rachel dies.
No, that's pre-Rachel dying.
I don't remember this.
He has his full face.
Huh. I don't remember that. I don't believe that happened.
That's Dane. I can't fucking say his name. It's fucking Polka Dot Man. Is that dude? Great actor.
Apparently, I just missed that and have never paid attention to it.
Batman literally stops him from killing the guy.
I don't remember this.
It's right after he drops Maroni from the rooftop.
Huh. I have zero memory of this happening ever.
So before we started recording this, I was like, "Do you just want to start with The Dark Knight?" He's like, "I watched The Dark Knight multiple times.
This
so I can
wouldn't have
remember
changed anything." No, I remember lots of things about this movie. Apparently, is that just the constant like time where I like check my phone and stop paying attention to this movie for a minute?
Right after Gary Oldman fucking dies.
Huh. That makes sense. I still don't remember it, but like that's a fitting spot for that to have happened. Wow, it's almost like Nolan knows where to put things. Weird.
It's like not like it's like one of the greatest filmmakers of our
Yeah,
time.
right. Wow, Nolan, good at his job. That guy, Christopher Nolan. He seems to know how to make a movie or two.
Yeah.
Weird.
Commissioner Gordon in this movie is so much better than in Batman Begins. Like, this is where he actually shines. Like, he's great in the last one.
Because he wasn't Commissioner Gordon in the last one.
Well,
Technically,
he wasn't Commissioner Gordon for half of this movie.
More than half, I think. It's like at the very end when it's like as the ending set up when they arrest Joker. Because that's when we get the goofy...
Peak.
I know, it's like right in the middle, but it's the end of the movie. I don't care.
As I say, I time took the boat scene, and we have like a half hour, 40 minutes left of the movie.
Christopher Nolan make a movie that is shorter than 7 hours. Challenge impossible.
I think this movie is super well paced. Like, it's constant action where I don't like you feel the length of time we're in here, but you don't hate it. Like he keeps giving you things constantly where it's like, yes, this movie's gonna be long, but this movie will not stop. Except for apparently one point in time where he has to check his phone and forget that Harvey Dent tries to shoot a guy.
Gary Oldman just died. I gotta take a moment.
Moment of silence. Let me check Twitter.
Yeah. No, okay. I probably just go watch the other time Gary Oldman dies.
He does a lot.
Yeah, but there's the other one I'm thinking of.
No, I know the one where they had to mute the fucking scene because someone screamed too loud.
Yeah. Who was that?
Dan Radcliffe.
Was it? Okay. I couldn't remember. That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
I think they probably shouldn't have muted it. It probably would have been a harder hitting scene if they didn't.
Well, you gotta remember that that series has a really bad person behind it, so probably they don't know how to make a movie.
Well, yeah, I know.
Anyways, back to The Dark Knight. No hate The Dark Knight.
That's not nice at all. Yeah, Commissioner Gordon the goat.
He is goated with the sauce.
Except for when he tries to shoot Batman.
No.
He pulls a gun on Batman.
Rightfully so.
I don't think it was rightfully so.
Batman kind of sucks this movie.
I have to save Dent. That's over, man. Yeah. You find out about 12 minutes later that that's over. I was gonna say 5, but then I realized everything in this movie is about twice as long as it should be. So
Yeah, basically.
yeah. So what? Who else exists in this movie? Who
Bruce
has
Wayne.
screen time?
Bruce Wayne
True.
has more screen time than Batman, I think. There's a point in time where it's perfect for Batman to be out in the light, and they use Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, when he goes and almost gets shot in the window right before Gordon gets shot.
It should just be Batman. But like, it's
Yeah, I
like
don't
time out.
understand why. Like, is it just he's the Dark Knight? He has to be only out at night. I'm
I
Batman.
think so.
I get bats are nocturnal, but sometimes they're awake during the day. It happens.
It's true. No, but I think I like Bruce Wayne in this movie.
I like that Batman travels in this movie.
He was to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Why?
It's just like it's a plot point that I know makes sense in the long term, but it drags out the movie. If they just
Yeah.
they could cut 10, 15 minutes. It's an awesome scene when he fucking what was it called
The
base
like
jumps.
yeah that isn't yeah I
When
thought,
they blow up the fucking building, he jumps out of it.
yeah I
with-
don't think that's technically a base jump because it was a parachute that he was
Sky jump.
attached to, and then the plane yoinks him. I don't know how realistic that is. I feel like that wouldn't feel good.
Well, they said the military, the 60s, worked on it.
Yeah, I feel like broken backs and dead people is probably why they stopped.
Well,
Because you are
Batman's
standing
used to broken
completely
back.
still and then suddenly going very fast. That's not
Yeah.
good for the human body.
No,
How fast does a plane fly?
400 miles per hour,
That feels low.
500. Depends where you're flying, what you're flying over.
Yeah, between 5 and no, I'm not going to trust that.
Are you talking commercial planes? Or are you talking like?
Well, I wish I
Airbuses?
knew what the hell that plane was.
Was it a Boeing? Was it an Airbus? Was it a jet? Like, what are we talking about? Like that?
But anywhere from like, well, so like a 747 flies 614, a 737 588, an Airbus A380 737. That's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. So yeah, just 0 to 800 miles an hour in half a second, you wouldn't be torn in half.
No, you'd just be really hurt in the morning, man.
I don't know. Nolan with the whole, I want to keep my universe grounded, and then does some shit like that. And it's like, well, while it looks like it could be real, Batman died. He has been replaced.
I mean, the idea of Batman dies at the end of the movie. In this movie, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
He kills a guy.
Yeah. Might go lower my rating for this movie.
Because he kills a guy?
Because Batman kills a guy.
Huh? Dude, Batman kills a guy in every fucking comic, dude.
No.
Yes.
No, he just maims aggressively.
Okay, and they talk about it at the end of the movie. If Harvey was to live and be in his current state, everything would come crumbling down that they just built. They had to kill Harvey and maintain his White Knight status.
But Batman doesn't kill people.
Well, he kind of had to. A kid was gonna die.
Batman lets kids die all the time.
Only his kids.
That's so much worse. Awful parent.
Only
Just-
his orphans.
Just the woe. Damn, Batman would let me die.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is very off topic, but have you seen everybody talking about the Batman 2 and how they're rooting for watching a kid lose both of his parents? I think that's so
Absolutely.
funny. I
We
also
need two
want
people
to
to
see
die.
that family die, but Jesus Christ.
As gruesome as possible, dude.
I think it'd be way funnier if they just didn't. and
then you have Tim Drake.
Okay.
Tim Drake's dead. Eventually dies.
No, I just mean like you have Dick exist. You just never show the part where his parents die or Bruce picks him up. Just have Dick Grayson be in the first scene as Robin and never explain it. Just have him be there. I think that'd be way funnier. Would it be good storytelling? No. Would it be funny as shit? Yeah.
Jesus.
What are your thoughts on the new Batcave? That's just a big rectangle with a lot of lights, and is definitely.
We didn't talk about Batcave in the last episode. Oh my god.
Because it was never. It wasn't fully established as a thing. It was just a cave, man. There was nothing in it. He parked the car in there once, but that doesn't count.
There's a waterfall.
There is a waterfall. Not anymore. Because now it's in the middle of the city, and
the water all fell.
What
so
YouTuber uses that as a set now?
Hi?
No.
No, I don't like the Batcave. I don't like the Batcave. It's boring. It's horrible. It's bad. Yeah. And this movie, thank you for reminding me about the Batcave because it reminded me of a scene.
Yeah, no,
this movie really wants to kill the Batman. It doesn't want Batman to exist.
It's weird. Because
they talk about the end of the Batman 4 separate times.
Yeah, I initially, because like I was taking notes and I kept changing them.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the beginning of the movie, we're not going to truly talk about the Joker yet, but the Joker specifically mentions how he wants to kill Batman. Yeah. And when I initially hear that, it's like, oh, I hate that. That's not the Joker at all.
Well, he changes his mind, you know?
I know. But it's like the Joker doesn't even want to reveal who the Batman is.
Yeah.
Like the Joker has killed people for trying.
Mm-hmm. So like, is fun.
Right. I can't wait to talk about the Joker later because I do have one complaint and it's really funny. Yeah. Oh, interesting.
No, but Bruce and Rachel are like, the end of the Batman's coming soon. We can be together soon. I just had to give it up. And then he tries to give up like his identity, and then it's like the Batman has to end so that Gotham can continue to. It's like 4 separate times to go at length about the Batman dying. I'm like, Christopher Nolan, did you just want to stop making these movies? Like, I think you could have gone like Dark Knight, cool, we're done. Shoot. People would have wanted a third one. You could have been like, nah, fam.
Always leave them wanting more. But no, the Dark Knight had to rise.
Which is a dumb fucking saying for the fucking last movie. I hate the title.
It could be so much worse because it makes sense because the Dark Knight fell. That's what this movie should be called. The Dark Knight Falls.
They could have just called it Nightfall.
Yeah,
they had Batman Begins, and then they had the Dark Knight, and then the last one's Dark Knight Rises. So one of these movies doesn't sound right. How about all three of them doesn't sound right? You know, Batman Begins, the Dark Knight, and Nightfall. You know.
Well, no, perfect. It would have to be Nightfall instead of the Dark Knight, and then it would have to be the Dark Knight Rises.
No, the Dark Nightfall's the storyline where Bane breaks his back.
Oh, I know, but that doesn't make sense because the Dark Knight falls in this one and isn't because the
and
public
he falls
perception
in the next one.
Yeah, but that's more literal and doesn't count. I'm not talking about fall damage, bro. Batman was copying me. I don't like it.
The naming scheme of the trilogy I hate.
Yeah, well. So you don't like new Batcave. The suit's better. It's not good.
Is it?
It's better.
It's weak against dogs.
Not at the end.
No, it's weak against dogs.
No. The first one was weak against dogs because they literally, the first thing he does in this movie is get attacked by a dog. And then the next scene, he's talking to Lucius about needing something that's better against dogs. And then he gets a new suit later in the movie. Because he's using the same suit in the first scene when he gets attacked by the dog as he was using in Batman Begins.
Correct.
He gets a different suit at the end of the movie.
Lucius
not
says
at the end of the movie. In the
more
middle.
vulnerable to bullets and knives. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Dog teeth, little knives.
Yeah.
Actually, probably more pressure than you can put with a knife.
Probably not. Probably not. It depends on who.
See, if it's a Rottweiler, yeah, but
it still would depend on the human. But also, it also depends on how sharp the knife, because you can only put so much pressure with a really sharp knife, because it'll just
snap.
No, it'll just stab through you.
Fine.
That's not pressure. That's stabbing.
Well, to stab something, you have to put pressure.
Well, right, but if it's a sharp knife, it doesn't require like any pressure. And if it's a really dull knife, it requires lots of pressure. Grayson, you just had to re-explain what I just said, which is so funny. And then you call me semantics man. I'm sorry you had to just re-say every word I said.
Anyways.
Jackass.
He gets a new suit, so he can back out of the driveway. I'm sure the tumbler sucks to back up.
The tumbler gets destroyed.
Can you imagine the tumbler? It does get destroyed. Oh my god, it does. And then we get the bat cycle.
Yeah.
And then
he chooses to wreck it because he's stupid.
Because he's Batman.
Well,
in the Dark Knight trilogy, he's got to be stupid.
I was gonna say he could have just like.
This might be the dumbest Batman. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, well, I don't know. Clooney exists.
No, Clooney. You know what? Clooney is smart because he's got rubber lips when he kisses Poison Ivy. He thinks.
Clooney is smart. He's got bat nipples.
True. He's like, here's my nipples. Shoot at them.
God damn it. Speaking of things that aren't the Joker, I mean, he set it up, but it doesn't count. The scene, where Rachel and Harvey are trapped, about to explode. Batman thinks he's going after Rachel, which I don't really know why he thinks that.
Because he doesn't. He makes the choice to go for Harvey. He tells them, I'm going for Rachel so they all can get to Harvey.
No. He doesn't know which one's which. The Joker just says one of them as at 520 52nd Street, and the other one is the other one. One of them and the other one. It is never stated which one's which.
And bro's like, I'm going for Rachel without like...
Yeah, he just thinks he's him and is completely wrong.
That's so interesting. Why would Nolan write that? Like, because he wrote these movies. Like, why would he be like... I
feel like I'm the only person who's ever noticed that.
No, and now I watched the movie 17,000 times. I'm like, wait a minute.
Which one are you going after? Rachel. It's like, no, you're not. You're going after one of them.
You didn't have to write the line on Rachel. You could just walk out.
I also just don't know why the cops knew which one the other place to go was.
They're listening?
Because it's never stated which one Rachel is. He just says, I'm going after Rachel, and then Oldman yells an address. What if it was just the same one? Like, it's just awful. I'm going after Rachel. All right, we've got that 520 52nd Street or whatever.
Nolan has these times in every movie where he doesn't realize logic works. Like in Interstellar, we talked about this. The mouse pad with a 3D object doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's like, I have control over it, and you're using a 2D plane. Doesn't work like that. I'm going after Rachel. Which one's Rachel?
Right. Can't wait for this to be the TikTok clip. Your face is the TikTok clip.
I never noticed that. He just says, I'm going for Rachel, and just goes. I thought he purposely meant
somehow Gary Oldman knows which one the other one is, and it's like that
because he's the GOAT.
That doesn't make sense. Like, the only way you can like kind of make it work is you just assume that when the Joker was saying it,
yeah, it's an order,
which doesn't really make sense because they don't really put an order to it before, but you just pretend that it was. Because then it does make sense, because like they really only talk about Harvey, right? Yeah. Specifically, Harvey is the one that gets really mentioned. So if you just assume he was the one that Joker said first, then it all makes sense. But it doesn't ever feel like that's what's being said. And also, it's the Joker. So like, I would just assume it's flipped anyways. Because the Joker does expressly mention that he believed that Batman could have been Dent for the way he jumped after Rachel. Mm-hmm. So like, that could have been the joke from the Joker, is that I'm going to give you where Rachel is, but it's a lie and she's going to die and you're going to save Dent. And ha ha ha.
I do love that scene when Batman breaks into the room and Aaron Eckhart's Harvey goes, "Why me?" Like it's heartbreaking, because then you see Maggie Gyllenhaal's, like, the one time I think she gives an actual like really great performance in those movies, when she hears herself basically going to die because Harvey's screaming like bloody murder. It's like, it's fantastic.
I might be misremembering, but I swear this is what happens. Does Batman not say, "I didn't"? Why did you pick me? I swear he says, "I didn't."
No words are exchanged in that moment. It's just him screaming.
I don't know why.
And then Batman's dragging him out and he catches on fire.
Well, yeah, because
gasoline.
Because Batman's really strong, except for when a guy's tied to a chair, he can't drag him out. I don't understand. Like, because he's dragging him, but he's dragging him in like slow tugs instead of, you're Batman, just grab and pull, just walk out. It's one of those things where it's like, yes, Batman, the Joker is saying all that strength and you have nowhere to use it. Well, maybe you shouldn't have beat the Joker up so much that you're so tired you can't move Harvey Dent.
It's the thing, like, Nolan doesn't really fall into the camp of like having to movie it, like having the movie be the excuse that's like, because it's a movie. But there's sometimes where he can escape his own doing, which is in this case this.
Also, I will never get over the cops rushing to Rachel, and then they get to the building and sit in their car for a minute, and then get out and slowly start walking. There's a bomb. Move, dude. Holy shit. Like, I get that the point is that Rachel had to die. You could have just filmed this slightly better and just had the building explode as they pulled up. You did not need to add 25 seconds of them being too slow to respond. Anybody moving at a normal speed might have been able to save her. Or more people die, but at least you fucking tried. I hate we tried to save her, Harvey. No, the fuck you didn't, Gary. You just stood there.
I hate to be that guy. But have you noticed what our police does from time to time in these extremely stressful situations?
Yeah, and I hate them too. Get over it.
I'm gonna give Nolan an out and be like,
I'm not.
First of all, they're corrupt cops, and second of all, they're cops.
Commissioner Gordon isn't.
And he rushed.
No, he
was
didn't.
The closest to it.
What? Yeah, he stood up out of his car, and then an explosion happened because he just sat there. It's like he had to finish his donut or something. Fucking ridiculous. So, all right, we have to talk about it. The Joker.
Okay. How do you like the opening scene?
It feels like it tracks. It's so funny to me, though.
Where'd you learn to count?
No, I just slowly murdering everyone so you don't have to share any money is just so funny.
Yeah. That's the Joker.
Yeah, I know.
That's the Joker, baby.
Yeah.
Please let me get the reference.
Maybe, but I don't like whatever voice you tried to do there. That was not good.
It's a bad voice.
We're just going to move on. We're just not going to talk about what happened there. What do you think of the Joker's design in this movie?
I know the history. A lot of people hated it when it first got released.
Really?
People hate that design. Like, before the movie was released, they hated it. They thought it was like the worst Joker design ever. But this is the best Joker design ever.
Yeah.
The makeup is really, really well done, and even when he's out of makeup in that one scene, it's like it's great. Like the scars and everything, it makes sense.
This
like,
Joker's
canonically.
too good for this movie.
The Joker in this movie, if I was WB, I'm like, we gotta give it 20 years, 30 years. No one can compete. We have to make sure that people have a faded idea of this Joker to a point where then we can do the Joker again. They shouldn't have done Leto. They should not do Keegan. They just shouldn't touch the Joker.
I feel bad for the Leto one. You don't have to like Jared Leto as a being. His Joker wasn't bad.
They didn't let a decade sit between this movie and Leto. So.
But his Joker wasn't bad. The issue is this movie created what Heath Ledger created. Like, this version of the Joker was the only one that could exist to people. And very much, Leto did not play the same Joker. He didn't use the same comics as inspiration at all, which is good. Like, that's why I like Leto's Joker. It's not that, like, it doesn't compete with Ledger, but they're not the same version of the Joker. There's the three main versions, and they are very separate. And Leto did really good at the Joker he was portraying. The issue is, it doesn't help him that that's also a version of the Joker that people don't even like really in the comic books. So that does, but like, he was very good at that version of the Joker. It's just nobody likes that version of the Joker. And I don't know if that was specifically a Leto thing or a whoever ran the first Suicide Squad movie thing.
Fair.
Because like, that could have been this is the version of the Joker we want, figure it out. Or it could have just been Leto being like, these are the most recent comics. These are what I'm going to read. Okay, I've got it. Or none of that could have happened. I have no idea. But he did good at that specific version, is all I'm trying to say. You don't have to like that version. That's fair. I get it. But he did good at that. Just, Ledger did so perfect at this version of the Joker. And yeah, it's tough to compete, especially with how weird people are. Because, well, nobody can ever play this character again. It's like, yeah, they can. It'll be okay.
I don't like to be that person who's like, no one can ever play blah 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 again. I think there can be plenty of people who can play Tony Stark. Plenty of people can play Steve Rogers again. But like, it's hard to fill these shoes. Like, we've gotten at least one Joker now, like in live action, and even like the animated versions struggle to compete with this. It's like Hamill is the only one who's able to.
I was gonna say Hamill doesn't. Hamill's the goat, but
that's the only one.
Yeah.
This one is so perfect. Like, that it escapes the balance. It makes people think this movie is better than it actually is, and it makes this movie so much better than it should be. Because if there's anyone else in the shoes, and I hate to be the person who's like, if there's anyone else, of course, yeah, it wouldn't be as good. But Heath Ledger did this role so well, where he drove himself into insanity, and it makes me really sad that happened. That he locked himself in a room for weeks on end and just journaled about it. But it made a lifetime performance.
Yeah.
Like, when I mentioned Heath Ledger, and I love Heath Ledger. Knight's Tale, he's 10 Things I Hate About You. He's a fantastic actor. He has so many great roles. But when I mention Heath Ledger to anyone that I talk to,
this is what they'll think of.
It's the Joker. It's instantly the Joker. Because he does so fucking well in this. From every scene he's in, he is the best person in that room.
Yeah.
Like, we talked about Gary Oldman being the best.
Not in this movie.
No, doesn't compete. Aaron Eckhart is amazing.
Yep.
But he in any other time, he would have been like the best person, like best villain in this trilogy.
Yep.
But Heath Ledger's Joker exists.
We've talked a few times about, I can't remember all of them, but we've talked about people having roles like this. Val Kilmer in Tombstone.
Sure.
And I know there was another one, but I don't remember it. But like, we've talked about it multiple times of people having just these crazy roles that define them and define whatever movie they're in and whatever. But like, Ledger's Joker is crazy. And perfectly crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know. He's incredible. And a lot of the scenes being with people coming out saying like that was improvised. He wasn't supposed to do that. He just did the clapping when Commissioner Gordon, or when Gordon becomes commissioner. It's so creepy and perfect. And it wasn't scripted. Ledger just decided to do it.
It's like people like to give Nolan a lot of credit for these movies, and rightfully so. But like this movie, I don't even want to give credit to Nolan because there's no way you could direct someone so well to get that performance. I don't care who you are. That is LeBron. Like he came out of the womb ready for that.
Yep.
It wasn't like it was natural. There was no direction in it.
Yeah, it wasn't a direction thing. It was all just I think Heath wanted to do this role so well, and that's why he became so obsessed with it, and probably why what happened. But did he nail it?
And you wanted to talk about the design aspect of it. I'm sorry, I can't tell where Heath Ledger starts and where the Joker's where he ends and where the Joker starts. It's very hard to see into that, even though it's simple makeup.
The only time I see Heath Ledger is when he's not in full makeup and just has the scars. Then you're like, yes, that is Heath Ledger. But the makeup goes on, and the green hair and the purple suit, and it's like, okay. I'm shocked that Nolan went that far with the character design. I'm so glad he did. But like, I did not give this 5 stars. I'll be a spoiler. I gave it a higher rating than Geek did because I saw his rating. It's a Batman movie where Batman's a fucking useless idiot. I can't rank it that high. I
don't care, dude.
Also, the movie as a whole is I don't love this movie. I love the two villains.
It's just Heath Ledger and Aaron Eckhart.
Dude, if Heath Ledger wasn't in this movie, I would probably give it like a 2.
And that's what I like. Again, I said that earlier. Like, if I don't want to be that person and be like, if anyone else was in the role, this movie would be shit. It rings true here. No one could do it like Heath did.
Dog,
he's just,
and it's one of those things. Like, imagine either of the other two like main live action Jokers we've seen in this movie would have fucking sucked. And both other Jokers were good at what they did. But they could not have fit what this movie is, and they could not have matched this performance. There are 2 flaws with this movie that are nothing to do with Ledger, but they are to do with the Joker. I'm sorry. At the very end of the movie, there's 2 things that the Joker should be doing that he's not, and it pisses me off. He straight up does the without bats, crime has no punchline without saying the actual good line. He just picks a way worse line. Just make it be the we're made for each other. I can't kill you. You complete me. Instead of you complete me, just without Batman, crime has no punchline. Just fucking say it. Say
I think it's because Nicholson says that line.
I don't care. So does Hamill. So does every Joker in the comics. Just say the line. Say the thing.
It's the same thing with Taz. Like, we talked about this when we talked about Spider-Man. Tasm kind of goes around the idea of that line.
I know, and it bugs me.
That's why.
But actually, the Tasm one bugs me less. But that's because maybe... I don't know. But then, also, same scene, when Joker is beating up Batman. Why is it a pipe? Why is it not a crowbar? You're right there. You're right there.
Thought about that.
You're right there. You're right there. And it bugs me. It's Nolan doing the thing where everything is so good and just almost there, and he just fucks it up. He doesn't get the very minor detail right that would have just been so sick.
Like, it's a construction place too. Like,
I know that's such a weird. Those are both weird complaints, but I don't care.
A crowbar also makes sense. Just use it.
Right.
Like, it's associated with them so well. And then people would be like, Robin in the next movie.
And
we
we
wouldn't get Robin next
get
movie, but
Robin in the next movie. Kind of.
no.
Yeah. Which
Where do
one?
you?
Yeah.
I know we're gonna fucking glaze the fuck out of the Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yes. I mean, deserved, TBH.
Well, yeah. Where do you think his performance goes from like great to legendary?
I mean, I want to know your thought.
My first thought is the interview scene.
That's fair.
I think like again, when people think about this movie and they think about Heath Ledger in general, or they think about the Joker in this movie, it goes to that scene. And I think it's Bale's best scene in this whole trilogy. Not because he's great in the scene, well, he is, but like I think this is his best job.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a full scene. I think the weird thing for me is I think it's the little things that he constantly does that are the thing that sells it.
Sure.
Like and this one might be a direction thing, but when he's torturing fake Batman, the way he's moving the camera and that's not, even when you're a psychopath filming things, that's not how a normal person would act. And that's not, like, it's very unusual.
I could be wrong. Could be very, very
Please
wrong.
be.
I'm trying to double check
I
it.
want to know what you're thinking.
I think Nolan wasn't even in the area when they did those.
That's
like
totally possible. So like
scenes.
it's one of those things where I don't know if that one was Nolan or Heath, but like that's a major thing. The clapping for Commissioner Gordon, the reaction when the bomb doesn't go off, right? Like all of these little things that like might not be the thing. I know a lot of these are talked about a lot, but they're not like maybe the scene you think of when you think Heath Ledger's Joker, but they're the little things that like take a performance. It's the little things that take a performance from great to legend. I don't think it's just an individual like scene with good acting. It's all the little things throughout the movie that do that.
I love his lip smacking.
Yeah, I love when he's with all of the crime families and the grenades. Let's not blow things out of proportion. I love Heath Ledger in this movie. He's so good.
It makes, and every time I watch this movie, I think about what The Dark Knight Rises was supposed to be, because it was supposed to be No Man's Land, the story arc from the comics, like essentially adapted, because no one doesn't adapt comics, where it's everyone from like every crime family for themselves. It would have been like Bane, Two-Face, the Joker's thing, and Joker was supposed to have like a super big part of it. I really want to read that script, remember? I don't think they have it. I think they just never released it, which they really should, because that's but because of Heath Ledger's death, Nolan had to basically rewrite the whole movie. That's why it took 4 years instead of 3, because there's supposed to be 3 in between, but it took a whole 4.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why he lives in this movie. Huh. Joker doesn't die.
Well, yeah. Well, I feel like if you're already killing one of the villains, and you killed the villain in the last movie, eventually Batman has to keep his rule, right? And like, Batman is weird in the sense of like, his no-kill rule seems to apply to the Joker more than to any other character in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Which is really weird, but I kind of love it.
It
really is the you complete me.
I think Batman realizes that if the Joker dies, everyone else stops doing what they're doing, and there's no more Batman.
Maybe. Maybe.
But like throughout the whole movie, they're like literally they amp up to like this idea of like he's going to have to kill the Joker to end this, and they don't kill him.
No.
Which I mean, I'm glad they didn't. But
yeah,
again, this movie is And I mean, this movie, Heath Ledger's just goated.
Yeah. Very.
I miss Heath.
True.
No, but also in the interview scene, Heath Ledger as Bale to fucking punch him for real.
What?
Yeah, Heath Ledger asked Christian Bale to fucking clock him,
Nice.
and he does.
Nice. I do love the interrogation scene though. Immediately slamming his head and then never go for the head first. It makes you all fuzzy. And then he can't feel anything that comes next and he slams on his hand. See? Love it. It's so cool. Where's
Like I do love when Batman starts getting a little more aggressive. His first thought wasn't to like continue doing what he's doing. He takes the chair and locks the door.
Yeah.
And I think it's hilarious every time I see it because it's like, bro knows what's happening. He's like, I ain't gonna let anyone stop what happened.
Yeah. I gotta figure this out. I gotta kill the Joker.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. I do. So the reason I think this Joker shouldn't be in this movie in particular is because this Joker is so perfect as the Joker. The Joker is like a genius, like actually, which is really tough in a movie where Batman is the dumbest person you've ever met.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Batman has to cheat code his way through this movie.
Right. It makes it so unrealistic for Batman to beat him. There's no world. Mm-hmm. Like in any other world where Batman's like actually smart and like knows what he's doing, you understand why Batman beats the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
There's no world. Batman should have died.
Well, he wouldn't have died because Joker would kill anyone who tried to.
Yeah, but still, like Batman, this didn't. The ending doesn't make sense because there's no world in which Batman wins this fight. Sure. And I'm not saying he has to die, but the Joker should have just like got away, succeeded with his plan.
I mean, he does.
Not really.
He destroys the Batman. The idea of the Batman and the idea of a savior of Gotham in general is destroyed. That they had to preserve it by killing the Batman, essentially.
Yeah, well.
And I mean, Joker does.
That means it's preserved. Therefore, Joker fails. Also, none of the people on the boats die. Also, they should have reshot the one boat scene. So maybe I'm wrong, but because I watched it 3 times. But when the one prisoner takes the thing, he's like, let me do what you should have done 10 minutes ago. And then he chucks it out the window. Doesn't go out the window. It hits the window. You hear it. Like, now, the thing I don't know is maybe it like hit and bounced out, but it looks like it falls straight down. Why didn't you reshoot that? That is not a thing that needed to stay.
I think they broke an IMAX camera during this movie.
Aren't there only like so many of those?
There was 3 when this movie was made. I know that for sure.
Well, there's only 2 now.
Because I know that during one of these movies they broke a camera.
But yeah, like it's just so frustrating. Again, Nolan being so good at so many things and then awful. Did he break 2 of them?
He broke one in this. It was during the truck tumbler chase.
Well, that makes sense. Love that scene.
But I Nolan just breaks every IMAX camera he can get his hands on. He's broken multiple.
That's incredible.
And they're expensive and fucking loud as shit too. Talking about the scene where Harvey gives himself up and goes into like the police convoy. That scene is fucking bonkers. Also, again, still fucking Chicago. I've been down that road.
Yeah.
so many times. I realized that more when I watched this movie because I've been to Chicago a lot recently. That's fucking Chicago.
Which is weird because watching it, all I could think about is this is Chicago, and I've never been there.
You've been to Chicago.
Not real. I've been inside O'Hare.
Oh, well, that's not Chicago. Well, it's Chicago to you, but not Chicago to anyone else with a brain.
Well, I know. You only believe that like a total of 12 city blocks can be a city.
No,
So,
no, geek. Planes can't fly over Chicago.
No, I know.
They have to go around it.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. Like, no, I get the O'Hare thing. I get, but I'm saying you in particular only think a total of 12 city blocks.
I can tell you where the bounds of Chicago is. I'll get a map out.
No,
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Yeah, I know, because you're a weirdo. You're gonna show me the bounds of Denver too, even though that's not how cities
I've never
work.
been to Denver, so I can't be like, yeah.
No, you're just gonna look at a map and see where the first suburb is named and be like, that's not Denver anymore. Yes, it is.
No, there's suburbs of Chicago that are definitely Chicago.
Yeah, you told me that's not true. If it's a suburb, it's its own place. It has its own name, it's its own place. That's what you told me.
Because
that's your belief system, because you're stupid.
City. I actually live in those suburbs where it stops being urban. No, but yeah, that's just Chicago. That scene where they flip the truck. Again, all practically, because no one's a fucking maniac. Why? It could have done that in so many other ways. I love watching like.
No, practically is way better.
It is better, but he's a fucking maniac. Because it could have gone wrong in so many ways.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
I mean, yeah.
Who cares?
Maybe better. How do you like the Bat Pod?
What?
It's not called Bat Cycle. It's called Bat Pod. It's called Bat Pod.
What, did Christopher Nolan just really want somebody to say now this is pod racing or something?
No, but
Grayson wasn't ready for that.
No.
Imagine Batman just flooring it at the Joker. Now this is pod racing.
He just played turkey with the Joker.
What?
He plays turkey. Or chicken. Oh my god. It's chicken. Sorry. Wrong.
Bro plays Thanksgiving with the Joker.
Wrong feathered bird. I'm sorry.
What is an unfeathered bird?
Thanksgiving.
You know what? Got me there. Cooked him.
Yeah, I plays chicken with the Joker. And I love
Twice.
Bale's going. What's another time?
The semi. Before he wrecks it. They're technically playing chicken. Because that's why the
I'm saying
Joker's, come on. And because the delivery from Ledger of, he missed, is so fucking funny. And just to immediately.
That is something. The Joker in the movie, kind of fucking funny.
The clown prince of crime. He is not the clown prince of crime in this movie. That is not the version of the character.
He's an anarchist.
Yeah.
I do love Bale's performance when he plays chicken when Ledger has just the Tommy gun, where he goes, "Oh."
Oh.
It's just a dumb little like voice thing, and like, why do we have to?
Yeah.
Batman kills 5 people in this movie because he doesn't give up his identity.
Just Harvey, right?
What?
Who does Batman kill?
Because he doesn't give up his identity. 5 people.
Well,
Joker
yeah, okay.
to him.
Yeah. I get it.
And then the movie is like, I couldn't be your 1-on-1 fight, but you killed 5 people, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
This movie has so much going on for it. We haven't gotten to like the hospital explosion.
Well, I mentioned it because I was like, that's one of the things that makes Joker.
I do think it's funny that he walks in a mask, like a sick mask, and then Harvey doesn't realize it until he takes off the
That
mask.
is my favorite thing, because you can tell it's the Joker, but then he removes his mask and Harvey's like, It's like, what?
It's like, my guy, you're a DA and you couldn't figure out
Doc,
that was
that is so much worse than like the Superman glasses idea. Like, it's just he's still, because like the makeup's still there, the hair's still green. I don't.
He's in a wig.
He's in a wig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not well.
Never said he was a good crossdresser, just said he was a crossdresser.
Yeah, and then, you know, the explosion is just too funny.
Yeah.
I love that they destroyed an actual hospital.
Yeah, why not?
People need to be hospitalized. And it was being demolished anyways. Yeah. That was the point. But
Nolan's also a fucking maniac. If he has the chance to do something like real, he'll do it.
I mean, he probably would have built his own hospital. Think of all the cornfields.
In Tenet, which I know it's a movie you won't get to for a long, long time.
Yeah.
There's a scene where a plane crashes into a hangar. He could have done it miniature, but he found out it'd be cheaper just to crash an actual plane.
That's incredible.
Yep. That's Nolan for you.
I love that.
If he has a chance to do it real, he'll do it.
I love that. That's why bro planted so much corn.
Yeah. Corn and Solar, you know. He always has like one like news bit of like, hey, I'm gonna do something fucking insane.
I wonder what it's gonna be for the Odyssey.
He found an actual Cyclops.
That would be crazy.
He's in puppets for the Cyclops. I know that for sure.
Sorry, now I'm just looking at the 3 versions of the Joker.
The okay, the good, and then the bad?
No. Technically, they're labeled as the clown, the criminal, and the comedian. Yeah, no, I know what you were saying. I just don't care. I'm not dignifying you with a response.
We've got another Joker. I forgot about that other Joker.
There was another Joker?
Since Ledger, yeah.
Ooh.
One that got its own movie. 2 movies, actually.
Oh, that's not the Joker. I don't care. That's not the Joker.
I know. I think WB is just a fucking idiot to do Joker again twice before we even hit 20 years on this movie.
It's not even about redoing it, because you could make the Joker the villain for the Batman 2 and for Batman Brave and the Bold. That's what they're doing for guns. You could have the Joker be in both. You totally can. You just have to realize that people aren't going to love it.
But it's like, my issue is that they didn't even try to let it fade. They're like, okay, well, let's not. They had what in between Leto? They had The Dark Knight Rises and Batman vs Superman.
Yeah,
that's it.
Maybe
they got 2 movies.
Did they have Justice League?
Justice League was 17.
I couldn't.
Suicide Squad was 16.
Couldn't remember.
But like, they didn't let it fade. They didn't even try to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna take this in a completely different direction and like.
I mean,
people for.
I think that is the correct choice, is to be like, not going to be the same version. Instead of being the criminal, you went with the clown.
Yeah. I do think
at least that was kind of the goal.
If we ever do get the Joker for this, either the Batman or the DCU, Gunn needs to come out and be like, we're not even gonna try to compete with Heath. Nope. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna try to do it the best I can.
That's why I don't want Keegan to be the Joker, because the design isn't the same, but it's too much like it's trying to emulate Heath, and that's not going to work. Yeah. You need to go. You don't have to. I don't even know if I would go with the same version as Leto was. Fuck it. Go back to the old Jack Nicholson. Go the real comedian route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gangster.
Yeah. No. Well, technically that's just the clown. The clown prince of crime, because technically the gangster is supposed to be Leto, technically, by label. none of them really are. You're the Joker. But whatever.
After watching this movie, I really do want to get a poster of him outside the cop car. I know it's super basic for most like adult men to have that as the poster, but it's such a good shot.
Yeah.
It's so random. There's like this movie is full of like giant, great fucking scores and like.
Did this
like,
movie do? How did this movie do at the box office? Still only 150. Oh, I'm not still. I haven't clicked.
First superhero movie to make $1 billion, buddy.
Well, no, I was talking about the budget.
No.
I was like, still only 185 million. Kind of shocking.
Mm-hmm.
With all the things they destroyed. And it barely grossed $1 billion.
2008, buddy.
I know. Well, when was Avatar?
2009.
Oh.
Same
thing. Avatar doesn't count, though. It was in theaters for like 8 years straight.
Also, I don't think Avatar should count because no one can fucking remember that movie.
Because it wasn't a good movie.
Mm-hmm. We should cover it.
Avatar is... No. I've actually never fully seen it. I know. You're like, that's more of a reason for us to see it. I don't know. I don't feel like I need to. I get it. Bozo just wanted to make Avatar The Last Airbender, but wasn't cool enough, so he made his own shitty, worse version.
True.
I didn't actually believe that to begin with, but now every new one is just a different element. It's like, you're really just trying really hard to do Avatar The Last Airbender, but worse in every way. That's crazy. The fact that grossed almost $3 billion is ridiculous. There's no way.
Why?
Well, I know, because they've re-released it 7 times. Because every time another movie moves past it, it re-releases because I have to be the greatest. It's not that good of a movie. Fuck off.
The last time it happened, it got beat by Endgame.
Yeah.
And then literally 2 weeks later, they re-released Avatar, and they got like $200,000 because of China mostly.
Yeah.
And they beat it. I think it's petty, and I kind of love it.
I hate it.
But no, this movie made $1 billion at the box office. I don't even think Rises even touched that. It might have. I don't know. I don't remember the number for Rises.
Now I want to look to just see if you know what you're talking about.
Probably don't.
Normally. We should probably wrap this one up, though. I don't know if there's that much else to do.
I think.
Right.
There's a lot of this movie.
We're going to talk about the next one next time, but all I can say is,
I'm wrong? Cool. Awesome. I'm going to look it up right after we're done, after I finish recording.
Yeah, I just don't want to say it so we can talk about it next week.
Okay. But yeah, no, this movie is fantastic. Mostly for Ledger and Eckhart.
Yeah.
Geek, would you like to reveal your rating?
I think it's a 4.
No. You put it at 3.5, buddy.
Well, I didn't mean to. It was supposed to be a 4.
Well, then fix
that just means I didn't do it, right? I was using my phone.
I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I'm going to go on Letterboxd because I'm going to have to.
No, it's a 4. What are you talking about?
I swear to God, you hit it at 3.5. I swear to God.
No, it's a 4. Bro's trying to make me look bad? That's crazy.
That's a 3.5.
Doug, what are you talking about? What? It says it's a 4 on my end.
That's 3.5.
I see that now, but it's still, every time I click on it, it says 4 stars. I don't know.
It's 4 stars. Now it says 4 stars.
Because the Batman Begins is supposed to be 4 stars. What the fuck is happening?
I gave Batman Begins 3.5. I gave The Dark Knight 4.5. Mostly because of Ledger's and Eckhart's.
I was going to say, I wanted them both to be 4s, but for very different reasons.
That's fair. No, that's fair. We can talk about Bane next week. Wait, sorry. We're going to talk about Bane next week.
Yes. Let's talk about darkness.
Darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Well, now I know what I'm going to use for the fucking TikToks for next week.
True. Use the better one.
Which one?
The better one.
The better one?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you in a minute. Just wrap the thing.
Okay. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dueling Fates podcast. Today we conclude a trilogy by rising it again. Because you conclude by rising. I hate the fucking name and scene of this trilogy so fucking much.
Why did you say rising again, though?
Because he rose in the first movie.
Yeah, but it wasn't named that.
Yeah, but...
And he didn't rise. He began.
By rising.
No.
He falls down the well in the first movie, dumbass. So he rose. They make that analogy in this movie. Anyways, welcome back to my prison cell.
No, unfortunately, this is my prison cell. I'm forced to deal with Grayson.
Yeah, but we're talking about The Dark Knight Rises.
But yeah, The Dark Knight rises because in The Dark Knight he fell, became not a hero. Because there's nothing that the people of this city love more than to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. Wrong trilogy, wrong villain,
franchise,
wrong brand. But that's okay. I've been using that quote way too much recently.
I know. I've seen you say it like 3 times at least.
Yeah. I found you amusing for a while. The people of this city.
Well, we both have seen this. Geek, what'd you think?
My take that apparently won't piss Grayson off because he saw my accidental mark yesterday. It's supposed to share a rating on Letterboxd with The Dark Knight, but this is a better Batman movie. Is it a better movie? Probably not. Is it a better Batman movie? Yes. This is the only
Worse
time.
than trilogy.
No.
Do you know why?
Why?
Whole movie pretty fucking solid, and in the last 20 minutes, I think maybe longer because Nolan likes to make his endings long as fuck. Ruin the whole movie.
Why?
They make Bane, who's been a badass this whole time, like kicking fucking ass, a little bitch boy.
How did they make him a little bitch?
He's literally a puppy for Talia.
Yeah, okay.
Talia gets revealed and she dies in the worst
that
death
part
scene.
I understand being dumb. That's also the worst acted death scene I think I've ever seen.
Exactly.
It's ridiculously awful. That is the most over exaggerated, you know, the acting thing where when you die you have to exhale sharply and turn your head to the left. But she does it really fast.
Robin's made a joke. He's making fun of the audience for wanting Robin.
Sure, but the character is not made a joke. They made the character. I hate that you just decided to skip to the end and not talk about the fucking movie at all. I genuinely hate that. I was in the middle of trying to talk about the movie and talk from the beginning, and we're 2 minutes into this fucking episode, and you're only wanting to talk about the very end, which makes no sense.
Problem with the movie?
But I didn't ask what your problem was. I said specifically, I would like to have this on the record again. I said specifically that this is the best version of this is the best Batman movie of the 3. And was about to start explaining it, and then you just cut to the end. You just cut me off in the middle of a sentence.
No,
and
I said worst trilogy, and you said why?
While I was in the middle of a sentence. I didn't hit the end of a sentence. And yeah, of course I got distracted because you're being a cunt. Sorry, I got distracted by the guy interrupting me.
Hey, go on.
No. We're only going to talk about the end of the movie, and then we're just going to end it. This is going to be a 10-minute episode because Grayson doesn't want to talk about the movie. It's crazy. The way your brain works hurts me physically.
My brain does. I mean, yeah.
It causes actual pain.
We're going to crash out early, guys, just so, like...
Oh,
rest of
this probably isn't the only crash out that's coming.
Exit out.
You think this is the only time I'm going to crash out?
In this episode, yeah.
Just for that, I will find a reason to crash out. I'm going to crash out over nothing because as long as I prove you wrong, I'm winning.
Sure.
It's not about me being right. It's about you being wrong. That's what matters.
I don't care if he loses.
I am a Lex Luthor level hater, apparently. It's not about me winning. It's about you losing.
I was thinking, Trilogy, I don't care if you guys, but I just need to see him lose.
Yeah, dude. So back at the beginning of the movie, I mean, outside of the one thing that I don't understand is how much of a time skip is supposed to have happened.
8 years.
That's not enough.
Is that enough?
Is Robin like 17? He's talking about how he knew of the Batman and all of the stuff with the Joker while he was a child in the boys' home.
Sure.
If it's only been 8 years, unless he was like barely still in the boys' home, but the way that they phrase that is not that. So either Nolan's a bad writer or the time skip is more than 8 years. Which
I say 8
almost,
usually, so.
But like, it's just that part confused me.
Sure.
Because the cop shows up and it's like, yeah, when I was a kid, and it's like 8 years ago, you look like you're 27. What do you mean? When you were a kid, you were like a full functioning adult 8 years ago. What are you talking about?
No,
you look like you could have been a cop 8 years ago. Like, I don't know what you mean.
I think he's supposed to be like an elder teen when Batman goes away.
It's just that's not how he talks. It's like he's referencing it as if he's like 8 or 9 when that's happening. It's though if he's speaking about that and he was like 15 or 16 at that time, it's like, what? Why are you talking about yourself that specific way? That's really weird. I don't know. That scene was weird to me, and it threw me off the whole movie. I was like, what is happening?
I don't like that they time skipped.
You don't like a time skip?
I don't like that they time skipped. Like, I understand there's reasons why they time skipped.
Well, they needed Batman to retire.
You could have just killed off Batman.
Also,
this whole trilogy's been leading up to him dying. To sacrifice himself for Gotham. Like, literally, both the previous movies were talking about the end of the Batman. And the continuous thing throughout Batman media is Batman has to die for the Batman to die.
But, like, for this movie specifically, or for this trilogy, I never believed that it was about the Batman has to die. Not actually.
Okay.
He needed to complete what he thought his mission was and make the Batman the actual symbol that would get the city to repair itself, to inspire the next generation, which he did. Why they didn't just, at the beginning of this movie, why they didn't just, murder a kid's parents and then the poor little acrobat has to join Batman. I don't know why they did it a different way.
Or Talia al Ghul and Batman sleep together in this movie. Where's Damian Wayne?
I don't want Damian Wayne to exist, so pick any other Robin.
Well, it's the most logical option for Nolan Batman.
No.
Bro goes, no, because I hate you.
No, give me Jason Todd.
For Nolan Batman wouldn't work.
Yeah,
real. No, it wouldn't.
Because then we could have watched Jesus Christ. We could have watched Heath Ledger beat a kid to death with a crowbar. That sounds perfectly in line with Nolan's Batman.
With Nolan's Joker, maybe.
Yeah. And Jason
Not
Todd
Nolan's
is the
Batman.
most fitting Robin for this universe.
I still think Damian would have made more. For how Nolan writes, it would have been Damian. Maybe Tim Drake.
But back to what I was speaking about. This is the first time Bruce actually feels smart. He learned how to use Google.
True.
He learned how to use the computer for himself. This is the smartest he's ever felt. This is the first time he kind of is Batman.
Sure.
Also, this is the first time the Batcave actually feels like the Batcave.
Because the Batcave isn't in the last movie.
Well, yeah. Really? Oh, yeah, because he has the fake
It got blown up.
Yeah. Well, no, the house above it got blown up. That's been my biggest question.
Gravity.
No, but look at this movie and the first one. Nothing about the cave changed. All of the support pillars for the house, which were made out of brick, the house didn't get blown up. It got burnt down. Brick doesn't burn, so it's fine.
It's got to burn a little bit, right?
No. Yeah, it might change shades, but nothing's actually effectively happening to it. Nothing happened to the cave. I still don't understand why they were using the weird lights place. That's just what I think of it as, because it's just a roof full of lights. Empty room with lights. Don't know why they were there.
Don't either.
But this is the first time the cave feels like the cave. There's a computer in it, and stuff moves, and you can park in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get old cripple Batman.
Real. I still don't really get why.
Why we need cripple Batman?
Well,
or why he's crippled? Or...
Yeah, why he's crippled. Because, like, I know they claim that the Batman was still out there helping do things, but also this movie doesn't make sense because from the perspective we see it, there was no need for Batman the minute The Dark Knight finished.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, that means he hasn't been out there. And he was not injured enough at the end of The Dark Knight to be that crippled. So something happened that makes no sense in between these movies. Because either he was still fighting literal nobodies and just getting shithoused all the time, or he fought nobody and was just insanely injured because he existed. Like, there's no explanation for why he's so fucked up.
Maybe it's like Todd Gurley, where just every night he was going out for those, like, 5 years probably. He was just, like, getting arthritis in his knees.
But that's not what that was. He lost all of his cartilage somehow.
Yeah. That's what arthritis is your bones are rubbing together.
Well, okay.
Because there's no cartilage there anymore. Am I wrong?
I don't actually know. But what I do know, what's bugging me is, then why didn't the movie just say he has arthritis? They explicitly said it as if it was enough damage. Arthritis isn't damage. It's its own separate thing.
Well, your bones are rubbing together, which is like friction, so there is damage there eventually.
Oh my God. How do you hear the words I say and just create new sentences?
It was the same fucking sentence. I'm just elaborating.
No, there was damage done to cause the removal of his cartilage. Arthritis is not yes, it causes damage later, but arthritis is disease probably isn't the right word, but it's a disease that eats away your cartilage, I think. And so if that's what caused him to lose his cartilage, they would have said arthritis. But it was damage done that destroyed his cartilage. See how those are different things?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like having to explain things to you like you're fucking 5 sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Just pay attention. Keep up, would you?
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to know what the fuck arthritis actually is.
What I'm questioning is, how does a robotic knee brace fix his knees if there's no cartilage?
Because it holds.
He's got to bend his knees.
But it's holding everything in place the way cartilage would have, so that it doesn't rub together, therefore no more pain. But also,
it's looking superpowers. He's looking at arthritis.
Technically, I don't think arthritis has anything to do with the cartilage.
Well, I feel like there has to be like no.
Okay, there is one that causes cartilage to wear down over time, but other ones, there's an autoimmune disease where the body's immune system attacks the joints. There's a different one that affects skin, nails, back, and joints. Interesting. Like, there's a bunch of different types, but no, the only type of, like, arthritis doesn't just attack cartilage. It attacks joints, but in a different way. But yeah, so still, if it was just arthritis, like, this is just purely caused by damage from fighting all the time, which means he's just getting shithoused by no-name villains, not even villains, no-name goons for no reason.
He did a lot, though, in The Dark Knight. Like, dogs got him.
Yeah, but that's not the right type of damage. He should have, like, rabies, not...
He should be dead by the rabies virus.
Yeah, maybe. Like, that would make more sense. Like, there's just no explanation for why he's so fucked up. Especially...
old. That's their explanation.
But even after 8 years, he wouldn't be that old.
Well, he starts... Usually, Batman starts when he's 25. Let's say, what's the time period between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight?
A week?
You said that short?
The end of Batman Begins, they literally flash the Joker card, and Batman immediately says, I'll look into it. It could not have been long. It couldn't have been a year. Because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I wonder if it's an official time period. How long between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight?
I hope the AI overview is wrong.
It's believed to be about a year. AI overview is 3 years, so I don't trust them.
Yeah.
It's about 10 years between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay, so he should be 35. Why is he acting like a 60-year-old?
Like, people are saying, like, 1 year, 2 years. One said 5. I'm like, it's not 5.
Even at 5 years, he's 40 and is suddenly unable to live. That's crazy. That's not how the human body works. And he hasn't gone through that much damage.
Fair.
Not this version of the Bat. So it makes no sense. That's the worst part. Also, if we want to speak about people feeling actually out of character, why the fuck did Alfred leave? That's not...
Because he didn't want to bury another Wayne, which is stupid because that's what he's known for doing.
Well, that, but also, Alfred's whole thing is that while he, like, Alfred is just always there, no matter what. That makes no sense. Alfred is the only, like, support pillar Bruce has ever had. And this movie's just like, no.
My only explanation is that Nolan didn't know what to do with him during the whole siege on Gotham. And was like, all right, let's read him out.
This is when you get Alfred with a shotgun.
True.
You get the Alfred that's not afraid to stand up to Superman. Not just Superman. Injustice Superman.
Like, that's the one good thing about Injustice. It showed him rocking fucking Superman as shit.
Yeah, dude. Alfred's sick. Let me see Michael Caine beat Bane's ass, man.
Fair.
I know people don't love this version of Bane for some reason.
I do.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. I get
the only part I
the
don't like
Venom
is that
doesn't make him extra big,
Mm-hmm.
but holy fuck, he's a monster anyways. Who cares?
Oh, yeah, it's fucking Tom Hardy.
Yeah, but go look at him in Venom and then look at him in this. It's not the same guy. He's twice the size in this movie.
I'm gonna see this once. Wood. Anyways.
Real.
I do think it's funny because Tom Hardy is much shorter than Christian Bale, so during the filming of this movie, he basically had to wear insoles so large where like he looked like he was wearing heels. So that's why they shoot him only from like waist up.
Real.
No, but Bane's cool in this movie. He's smart. The only thing the only problem I have is that he's not Hispanic. Obviously, like that's like a big part of his like character.
I think they changed this character enough that because he just doesn't have the same origin, so that
it's similar.
It is, but he's from whatever part of the world Irish Ra's al Ghul is from. So like, you know, like no, they completely changed where he's from, and they changed that entire part. They didn't just also cast a white guy to play the same like version. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they rewrote the character, and to me that makes it fine. They weren't just trying to substitute somebody. Yeah.
Because even if you take him as youngest, like him in the prison is like 18 maybe-ish, like at youngest. And then Talia has to grow up, get into her 30s.
Bane's 50 at minimum.
He's old as fuck.
He's 50 like bare minimum. But honestly, to me that kind of makes sense because the venom is just enhancing him that way.
Sure.
It's weird that venom is a pain medication instead of a make him stronger drug, but I also think it's a different take that's kind of interesting.
It's Nolanizing Bane, but not to a point where it's losing its character.
Yeah.
It's Nolanizing him where it's just like a different version of the character that we used to. I feel like Nolan does really well with the villains, like except for Ra's al Ghul, where he Nolanizes them where they don't lose their character. But Batman, he Nolanizes it and whoop.
Yeah. Again, this movie, once he decides to put the cowl back on, finally feels like Batman.
Sure.
I don't believe that it's Batman when he has completely quit, but also maybe because it's tough. I just don't see the recluse idea entirely, because like he would still be. And, like, I don't mean him being, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, being out all the time. But, like, he would actually be working at Wayne Enterprises and, like, building things and helping the world. He wouldn't just be hiding.
He would know that his money's gone, not that he has to find out through Alfred.
Right. And, like, a lot of the, like, not giving money to the orphanages in the city. He would still be doing that. He would, because Bruce, his entire thing is helping people. So he wouldn't be hiding and not helping people. He might have solved the major crime issues that is the reason that there needed to be a Batman, but he would still be doing things, and that's kind of a thing I hate with the recluse ideas. He suddenly wasn't doing anything to help people. That's not Bruce.
The only reason I like the recluse idea is because it gives us one of my favorite characters in this trilogy. The introduction of Catwoman in that scene, her in this movie is fantastic. I love Catwoman in this movie.
I love Catwoman in this movie. I think it's still just don't have him be a recluse and do almost the same thing.
But what I'm saying was that the only reason I like the recluse idea is because that one scene where she's acting as a maid and she steals the pearls, and then he calls her out, and you could see the shift in Anne Hathaway. Like, her whole body language changes. It's fucking amazing. And
but you could still do that without a recluse.
Oh,
in the same exact way. Nothing would actually have to change except now he's wearing a suit and not walking with a cane.
That's perfectly that is like, perfectly fair.
That's my thing, is you don't have to change that scene at all other than what Bruce is wearing.
I mean, but it shows that she's ruthless, that she'll fucking kick a cripple's ass.
I guess. So show her kicking Alfred.
But no.
No,
I understand your sentiment.
Anne Hathaway is great as Catwoman.
She's fantastic. I love her Catwoman, dude. It's the only reason
Why is the only bad thing about these movies Batman?
Because
that's crazy.
Don't know.
I think it's really funny that the only character where it's like, Okay, that's untrue. Talia sucks.
True.
That's not Talia al Ghul.
That's probably because her dad's also Irish.
I don't think that should have anything to do with it. Talia is supposed to be good at things. She's just not good at anything in this movie.
She fails at everything, yeah. Said stabbing Batman once, which gives us the worst. I'm sorry.
And like, you're supposed to believe that Bruce loves Talia at some point, and there's just no. I'm sorry.
No chemistry.
There's no chemistry, and I'm sorry. Have you seen him and Selena this entire time?
Have you seen Anne Hathaway?
Well, that too. You know, I was gonna say, we had that conversation when Steven was here about the hottest anyone's ever been.
Anne Hathaway in this movie.
No, it's not just in this movie. We forgot, like, the hottest anyone's ever been in a movie. The answer should, like, one of the answers should have just been Anne Hathaway. Like, just
fair.
I don't know, man. Well, we fucked up.
Fair.
Our bad. Mostly Grayson's.
True. I should have known. My simp clock should have gone off.
Real.
Dude, I love Anne Hathaway as an actress in general in the first place. So don't get me wrong. She's one of the most talented actresses in the world. I even tweeted out earlier today because I finished the movie. I was like, I'm so happy Anne Hathaway's coming back next year to Hollywood because she's been doing TV movies and TV shows.
Didn't
She
know
got
that.
like 3 movies next year.
Interesting.
Very happy. Geek is texting.
Yes. Get over it. Get over yourself.
Is it a girl?
No.
Is it Anne Hathaway?
Yes. I wish.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Does everyone? They should, but not everyone has good taste.
She's LeBron, dude.
Um,
You've seen that tweet. Yeah, you have.
no.
You haven't seen that tweet? Because there's a video that came out by Anne Hathaway, and everyone's like, she's goated back in 2003. She was goated in 2011. She's goated now. She's 43. That's not an actress. That's LeBron, my guy.
That's LeBron. Real.
It's something along those lines. I definitely got the tweet wrong, but
No, that's you. Sometimes it's all right. And by sometimes I mean all the time. What else happens in this movie? I mean,
nuclear bomb.
Yeah, before that, I'm still intrigued as to. I know they show Bane as really smart, and that Talia's also like the inside person inside like Wayne Enterprises. How did Bane know exactly where Batman, or where like the whatever Lucius calls the Applied Sciences Division? Why did Bane know exactly where this thing that there's no way Talia could have known because it's not on the books? How did he know where that was?
They had an inside guy at Wayne.
Yeah, Talia, and then another like board member who also didn't know anything. Like, they explicitly say in this movie that he doesn't know. Like, that makes no sense.
Don't ask me, man.
They show trackers all the time. Just show, like, Daggett slipping a tracker on the Lucius or something so it makes sense. Do literally anything other than what happened. Because it does. Like, it's the thing that I keep talking about with the Nolan movies is, like, not all Nolan movies, but, like, this trilogy of movies is that they're so good, but there's just little details that get left out that make no fucking sense. Why is Bruce fucked up and a recluse? No one knows. How did Bane figure out where this spot is? No one knows. It's not explainable because everything you've told us is that it couldn't happen, but yet it did.
Is it just me?
Yes.
Or does it feel like, even with the nuclear bomb, there's less stakes in this movie than the last one? like I watched The Dark Knight and I'm gripping at the edge of my seat, like pray to God that the Gotham doesn't turn into a fucking hellhole or chaos or whatever. In this movie, I'm just kind of like, okay, Gotham might blow up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So what we've learned is Grayson doesn't care about human life.
Well, if Gotham goes into a fucking hellhole, it's probably worse because there's a lot of slaughter rather than boom. So.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You have no respect for human life. You just have respect for human pain, I guess. If they all die, no, I don't care. If they're in pain, I care. That's weird. That's a weird take. So yes, it is just you. No, I get what you mean, though. It does feel that way. It's because in Dark Knight, you're watching the slow descent of one hero into a villain, and you're watching a city that is trying to actively take out your hero, right? The guy that you're supposed to be attached to. That's what it is. Where in this movie, the hero's already not a hero. He comes back, immediately gets broken, like just crushed. And so for most of it, it feels like there are no stakes because Bruce isn't there.
True.
And by the time he shows back up, you know he's going to win.
Yeah, it kind of does feel like when Batman Returns. Wrong movie.
When The Dark Knight Rises.
When he comes back to Gotham, it kind of feels like an insta-win button instead of,
Yeah.
him struggling throughout the whole movie to keep up with the Joker.
And you know that it's like the instant win button because of Bane's reaction.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
No, it's not even fuck. It's a genuine fear and it's not possible, which I'm sorry. Bane's not afraid of Batman. Ever.
No.
Ever.
You just saw him kick his fucking ass. I'm sorry. I don't care who came out of the pay. He's going to whoop his ass again. Typically.
Right. And like, I do want to cut back to the beginning. The first Bane and Batman fight scene. I love it. There is something about the fact that Bane makes zero noises during a fight that is so fucking menacing. Like, Bruce is grunting and like making noises when he gets hit. Bane's just silent.
Bane's just monologuing.
And then, he's just randomly speak. It's like the greatest thing.
The small tidbit about that scene I don't like.
Oh, no.
And I know it's dumb, and it's definitely like a nitpick. If you read Nightfall, right? Or you've seen at least the famous fucking.
I think so, yeah.
You've seen the panel of Batman breaking his back. He is bent. Like, he is literally like his the only thing that's like supposed to be where it is his pelvis or whatever.
Yeah.
This one, it kind of, I know you could have done it, Nolan, but like he bounces off his knee. It doesn't feel like he's actually breaking the back. It feels like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like impactful enough. And I know it might have been like physical, like, let me like just push a little bit, like not just like bounce him off your knee. That was the only issue I had with that scene. Like, so, that's like it.
Speaking of that, because I think it's just how immobile the suit is part of it.
Yeah.
When you look at this suit, what about the cowl makes you hate it? Because you mentioned hating the cowl. One of the last episodes, last time we talked.
There's a few scenes in this where, for some reason, either it's Bale's fucking face or the cowl itself, where Batman's face looks fucking stupid.
Well, Bale, for the entire thing, does this thing where he like really circulars
that's
his
the
lip.
issue.
I don't think that's a cowl thing. I think that's just.
You think it's just a Bale thing?
When he's trying to do the voice, you really gotta circular your mouth to really let them know that the Batman.
And we just the voice at the end of the movie when he's like being the fuck out of Bane. It's going into parody of itself. I know everyone does the. Everyone knows how to do the fucking Batman voice, but like it goes into a parody where it doesn't sound like Bale's doing his normal Batman voice. It sounds like me or you are doing his Batman voice.
Yeah.
It gets a parody of itself, and it's fucking it pulled me right out of the fucking. I'm like, yeah. It might not be a Kyle thing. It might just be his fucking face.
I hate when Batman does a voice.
I don't exactly hate it.
I do.
Well, Affleck and Pattinson do voices, but they're simple voices. They're just deepening the voice.
Yeah, I just don't care. Give me the real Batman.
Kim Conroy.
Yes.
He still does a voice.
Not really.
Yeah. He inflects he inflects it a little bit. That's why he's a good voice actor.
Oh, is that why?
Because he makes the effort to make him sound differently when he's Bruce and when he's Batman.
It's not the voice that changes, it's the mannerisms, and I don't...
Oh yeah, it could be the cadence, the
right.
tone.
It's the exact same sound. It's different mannerisms, which means you're not doing a voice.
Fair. Well.
There...
Where's the trigger?
Hey, trigger!
Trigger! That's so stupid. I just like the costume in general. This is dumb.
But I think the issue with the cowl is it's not just like, yeah, he makes the stupid face, but that's just what Bale is doing for this. That's never what the face. It's circular. He makes his mouth circular.
But like,
I don't know
when he gets stabbed, it's like,
yeah. The cowl, I don't know why it's just a mouth cutout. I don't know why they were just like, your whole jaw is supposed to be exposed. And that's part of why he can't turn his head. Why is the cowl connected here and then also all the way through so you can't possibly consider moving?
Yeah, Affleck and Pattinson.
You know what I want? Right. Just one time. I want Gunn to get the cowl right in terms of stop making it like metal. It should just be a hood. It's always just a hood that he can up and down, up and down, up and... I get... It doesn't need to be realistic. We're in a universe with fucking space demon things. What the fuck was the space imp that they were fighting in the background? It
was an imp.
Yeah. A dimensional imp. That's what it was called. You can have that, but you can't make something... You can't make of bulletproof fabric. Are you fucking kidding me? You can clone Superman, but no bulletproof fuck off. I don't care.
Pulling up and then having it set to his face properly.
So you do it exactly like how they did, like Tobey's Spider-Man?
But Affleck has this thing where he pulls it off. The entire thing comes off.
But it shouldn't come off. It's attached to his cape. Just one time I want an accurate Batman suit. Just one time. You can do it and you can make it look good. There's no excuse to not do.
Sure.
Because if you want it to glue to his face right, have a insert for it that feels... It's like Tobey's Spider-Man mask. Mm-hmm. Where there's the plates in it to hold it there. But then as he's taking it off, it just becomes, it's just a mask. Just do that. If they could figure it out in 2002, you can figure it out in 2025. It's genuinely not that hard.
Yeah. But they won't be able to because they'll just use Pattinson.
Even if they use Pattinson, just give him a better suit.
I'm delusional.
Fair. I don't know who I want it to be at this point.
You said Ackles.
Well, I do, but I know they're not doing that.
Fair.
Timothy Chalamet.
Shut the fuck up.
Give me Tiny Superman, yes.
Question.
Sup?
Opening scene better than this movie or The Dark Knight? Plane or bank scene?
I know. I'm just trying to. I think I like this opening scene more. But I think that's just because I think there's something that Bane is so funny for no reason. It's funny to me at least.
He's wondering why you're gonna shoot a man before throwing him in a plane.
That's just fucking great.
Also, I like the Joker's great. It's great reveal and everything, but the intimidation factor of the mask slowly getting pulled off, the hood getting slowly pulled off Bane, and he's like, no one cared who I was until I put on the mask. Sorry.
Yeah, and
no one knew who I was until I put on the mask.
Yeah, I'm not doing that today. I was doing it last night, and I was like, I can't get it right, so I'm just not going to do the voice today.
Yes.
Did you plan on getting captured? Yes. What's next? Gonna crash this plane. It's like, oh fuck, okay. I just love the genuine no fear of Bane in any situation.
Bane having no fear.
Until, yes, that's what I said.
He's in no fear of Bane, and I got confused, so I wanted to clarify.
Okay.
Let's clarify. That's all.
Okay.
Just clarify.
Yeah. But yeah, Bane's just funny. The entire time he's fighting Batman is hilarious.
Get right to you, the people. His deliveries are awesome.
Subversion and theatrics are a good way to trick the uninitiated. But we are initiated, aren't we, Bruce? It's like, yep, all right. It's so good. It's lines that, like, shouldn't be that funny, but they just are. The overconfidence of Bane is my favorite thing.
It's also Tom Hardy's delivery. Like, he's doing it comedically. He's like, Bane don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah. I wondered what would break first. Your spirit or your body? The way he says body is so fucking good. Or your body.
Something we haven't talked about in these movies, and I don't know why we haven't. Hans Zimmer, the fucking the score is so fucking good in all three of these movies.
Yeah,
it makes you feel something.
The Batman theme is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've seen other people talking about this in other movies, but I guess it's our turn to bring it up. What is the most iconic score for a superhero movie?
Superhero.
We're going to specifically say superhero.
It's Superman 78. It's Superman.
I don't give Danny refuse to agree.
Don't give Danny Elfman any credit.
Why?
He sucks.
Why?
Because he has the two scores. He has the Batman, not the Batman. He has Batman and he has Spider-Man, and those are the only good scores he has.
So don't give him credit for having good scores?
John Williams to go, okay?
Also, what are you talking about?
I don't like Danny Elfman.
I immediately searched up Danny Elfman. And you do realize he also did the Mission Impossible theme, right?
He didn't do the Mission Impossible theme.
It says he did. Mission Impossible main theme. Danny Elfman.
No, that wasn't it. I'm like 90% sure that it's not him.
Oh, right. So just seeing it, I see it, and I must be wrong because you think you know something.
Correct.
That's fucking crazy. Because as always, you're wrong and you're stupid. Fuck you.
It's still telling us.
No.
I think the Superman theme is so fucking iconic. I played it.
Realistically, the most iconic is probably, unfortunately, the Avengers.
No.
Yeah.
No. Because I like Alan Silvestri. It's just not. It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
When you think
dumb.
about, you have to think. When I say give me an iconic MCU score, it takes you a minute to think about the Avengers theme.
No, it doesn't. I immediately think of the Avengers. I think of Cap. And realistically, that's like it. Like, if I'm honest, I don't know if I could tell you. Like, I don't know what Thor's theme sounds like.
like if I'm gonna think MCU scores, I'm thinking Michael Giacchino.
I immediately think the Avengers theme because it's the most iconic superhero theme. And I refuse to give Superman that much credit when the new version of it's just better.
So you know why the new version is better? Because they use the original theme.
Yeah, they sent. But if the original's so iconic, how did it get improved upon?
Because iconic doesn't mean good.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. It
means good and iconic. And also, if we're speaking of more iconic, Spider-Man, like Tobey's Spider-Man is, and honestly, this Batman theme is. I think if you played all five, like if you played the Avengers theme, the Batman theme from this trilogy, the Spider-Man theme, the Superman theme, and the Avengers theme, I guarantee you the last one people are going to know is Superman.
No.
Yeah. And by the way, most iconic theme ever in all of film is just Star Wars.
Well, yeah. Duh.
Just because I know you were thinking about that earlier. Bro never apologized for being wrong, by the way, chat.
So, but the issue, what do you consider iconic? Like instantly recognizable?
Oh, that would be what iconic
like
is.
You play and instantly. So the issue with this Batman theme is that it's a slow build.
That's
so like that.
Fair, but like the minute you hear that first note, you know.
Well, yeah, I'm listening to it right now, and it's like the slow, but like I'm getting hyped right now.
Yeah.
But like, it's such a slow build that it's like, I'm adding this my fucking like songs, but I don't. I already have it. Yeah, no, it's just a great score. I don't know if it's class. I don't think it's like the most iconic, but
it's crazy that you think Superman is that iconic.
Because it's instant, man.
It's not, though. It's not, though. The Avengers is instant. The Avengers is the most iconic. I don't know why this is an argument. It also might be the best, but we're not going to get into that argument.
I was going to give you an argument.
I'm sure you are, but you're going to be wrong again. But go ahead.
I was going to ask the question. What's the best Star Wars theme then?
The best, or because the most iconic is just the main title theme of Star Wars.
Or is it Imperial March?
It's the main theme. The main theme is more iconic.
Okay.
If we're talking about best, neither of those are in the top 5.
But if
because the best is, oh my god, what is that song?
The majority of people are gonna hum a theme. It's gonna probably be the Imperial March. Cause it's a big like, boom, boom, whatever. What?
Bro doesn't even know.
What the fuck is this? I'm not.
What am I?
That's
okay. What song am I thinking of though? My brain doesn't want to brain.
But yes, the Hans Zimmer is fucking amazing.
I'm trying to think. What is that song?
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember.
I just played it. Duel of the Fates?
No. You asked me which one was the best.
And Duel of the Fates would probably be the best.
Not to me, anyways.
Is it the Mustafar battle of music?
No. Across the Stars.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The Anakin and Padme is like, yeah. There's just, I don't know. That one, it's just better to me. But you're not wrong. All of those other songs are great. I think overall, like, Star Wars just has the most iconic music.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's also how many fucking movies now?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like, even people who hate the sequels would know Rey's theme immediately.
Was it Rey's? I was like, we were trying to figure out what the fucking song's called. I'm like, is it just called Rey's theme?
No, Rey's theme is great, though. Like, there's so many great songs. The Mandalorian's theme is sick. All right, we should go back to talking about the Batman though.
I forgot to do that when you play a Star Wars theme on Spotify. It's a lifesaver.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
There was a trick for a while. If you just named a playlist Star Wars, it would make all the songs do that. They fixed it though, which is lame.
They should do that more often now.
Who plays Jim Gordon? Gary Oldman, still the GOAT.
Gary Oldman,
still the GOAT.
He's not given enough in this movie.
Well, because they shoot him.
But that's what I'm saying. They don't give him enough to do. Like they could in the story. They don't have to fucking shoot him. He could.
Yeah, they do.
Be out. He could be outmanned, outgunned.
Nah.
You don't get that reference. You're not a big enough listener.
People talk about being outmanned and outgunned in every trilogy. What the fuck are you talking about? In every movie. What specifically are you referring to?
Hamilton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no clue. But no, because if Jim's not in the hospital, Bane never takes over the city.
I'm sorry, Bane's being that motherfucker's ass.
No. Gordon's
the same age, but
see, unlike Batman, Jim has a gun. He'll just shoot Bane in the face. The fact that zero people have ever pulled a gun on Bane is crazy to me.
Well,
that's a lie. One guy did at the very beginning, and then nothing happened.
True.
Just shoot him. Yeah, this could have all ended in the opening scene if Littlefinger wasn't so fucking stupid.
Littlefinger?
Yeah, you haven't started watching Game of Thrones yet, but that guy is in Game of Thrones, and his character in Game of Thrones is Littlefinger, and that's just
God. This is so good.
I recognize him as. What are you listening to now?
Across the Stars.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
I'm submitting this for Monday for tomorrow.
Oh God, it might win.
It better sweep.
It's gonna get cooked.
Or you should submit it because I might not be there in time.
I'm not gonna. I already have a list of 10 songs, dude. I can't add another one.
Or submit it for me if I'm not in chat. Submit it just for.
But I can't.
Be like this
unless I can't. Unless I don't have to submit. Right. But unless I don't have to submit for Galaxy, I can still only submit 5. I'm not pulling one of my songs for you. Just be there. Open it up on your phone for 5 minutes. Add the songs and then leave. It's not that hard.
Fuck you.
You would, you freak. Did you notice? I don't know if you did, because I don't know if you know enough. Did you notice that Kratos is in this movie?
Yeah, Christopher Judge is the sergeant.
Yeah.
Or what it is, lieutenant for Bane.
Yeah. He gets his ass beat by Robin.
He does. in that same scene where he gets his ass beat, there's a guy who just falls over.
Well, that is a flaw with this movie, is there are just dudes falling over all the time. It's also one of those things, though, where I don't think you ever actually notice it until it's been pointed out to you.
Well, someone has to notice it.
Well, yeah, the freaks who slow everything down all the time trying to find flaws so they can be like, oh, this movie sucks.
Hey, Geek. What's wrong with the Rey and Kylo fight in episode 8?
When I watched it the first time, I didn't actually notice until somebody pointed it out to me, because I'm not a freak who slows everything down.
But that's
what's wrong with every lightsaber duel in Star Wars? Oh, they never actually try to hit each other. They just hit each other's lightsabers.
In the Phantom Menace, they just do sexy stripper moves.
Real.
Sorry, I was just trying to get a
Darth Maul dancing on the pole.
True. It's that check me out.
But it's, to me, it is a major flaw, but it's also not, because you don't actually notice. The roof fight with Catwoman. I know that there's dumb things that happen. I don't see them. You have to slow it down and point them out. Look at this, how stupid this is. You don't actually care. And the only thing I have to say is I still always remember the escape pod clip. And it's just pick a side, though.
Care.
Right. If you care, then care all the time in every movie. And if you don't care, then just don't care.
Hey, if it looks cool, I don't give a fuck. Like the fighting in these movies looks terrible. So I'm gonna care more. But
see, I don't care about it because of that. I just care that, especially like when Bruce is fighting Bane the first time, it pisses me off because why is Batman so slow?
True.
Bro is not a master martial artist. He's just a guy throwing haymakers. Bro, stop.
Sorry.
So when Bruce, after he breaks his back in there, which that's not how you set someone's back, but either way, he breaks his back. He's stuck in the stupid prison thing, and you know he's got to climb out. Also, when you have surgery and have your back repaired correctly, it takes like a full year to recover. Not only did it not get set correctly, but he had no surgery. He also recovered in like 3 months. Well, I know 5 months total, but like the first 2 months he wasn't recovering. He was just dead. They didn't set his back until a ways in. Like, that's not real. I know it's a comic book movie, but also it's not. You're trying to realism everything away, and then the most unrealistic thing happens for no reason.
Fair. My theory about that prison is that the rope is too short.
No, the rope weighs you down. That's a heavy ass rope. And because of where you're at, think of how much weight that rope would have. Have you ever picked up, especially how thick that rope is, have you ever picked up a rope?
I picked up rope before.
Yeah, but like little rope to tie people up, you freak?
Yeah, and that's not heavy for a reason.
Right. Well, this rope has to like hold people up. Like, did you, when you were younger in gym class, not ever have the rope that you had to climb up? Oh, okay. Rope is really heavy. So all that's happening is they're getting weighed down by rope. That's probably 150 pounds of rope. At least.
Rope.
That's a lot of rope.
Rope sounds weird when you say it too many times.
There's a lot of rope. A lot of rope roping. But, okay, so it's just weighing you down. What confuses me, though, when he gets to the top of the thing,
he drops rope down.
but it's not attached to anything. Where did the rope come from? Why is he throwing it down? And why is it not attached to anything? He's just trying to kill somebody? Like, what the fuck was that?
It's just being a dick. Oh no, I hate the pit. I know. I get the analogy and the metaphor they're going for.
The pit.
But like,
bro doesn't like the pit.
I just don't like it. It's just like, how do people get down there in the first place?
Well, I mean, we watched Bruce get the rope that he threw down. We watched them tie him up and then lower him down.
Fair.
That's probably how they do it with everybody.
How do you get food and water?
With a rope. You lower it down. This feels really simple.
I just hate the fucking hole. It's dumb.
Bro is not a fan of holes.
Not that hole. He's got a TV service in there. He's watching the fucking news for like 4 months.
Yeah, that part doesn't make sense, but
where's the plug in that fucking hole? Dueling beats out of context. I'm confused.
58 like 40 is your timestamp, so you can get that for a TikTok, buddy.
I'm not getting
oh yeah, you are. I want you. The TikTok is just, where is the plug in that hole? I don't know if you noticed this, but every time Bruce is in the suit, it's not just he can't turn his head. Watching him try to do anything in the suit is way too funny. The agile Batman, he can't move half of his body, though.
He's just old and dead inside.
I hate the Robin thing. Not because like it makes Robin a joke. I don't care about that. I think in general, like, I don't think it was Nolan making Robin a joke. Not actually. Maybe it was, but to me, it just feels like Christopher Nolan thinking audiences as a whole are going to have no idea. Like, if he had said Dick Grayson, if he had said Jason Todd, if he had said Tim Drake, I think Nolan just thought nobody would know what those names are.
What's his name? It's John Blake, right?
Yeah.
It's so close to Tim Drake. Just call him Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Just call him
And
Tim
like,
he's a detective. He's a detective.
I was gonna say,
in this movie.
based on what this movie is, Tim Drake is actually the Robin that he is. Like, it just is.
And there's no reason not to call him Timothy Drake.
Right. If it's just right, and like throughout the movie, just call him like Detective Drake or Officer Drake. And then at the end, when he's like, oh, like he says, you know, Tim Drake, and they're like, I don't have anything here for that because people are stupid because the name on the list is going to be Timothy. And then it's like, oh, or like have him go by something else. And then at the end of the movie, instead of saying, try my real name, Robin, what if it's just try my real name? And then it's any of the Robin's names. Like, just any of
his nickname at the fucking police station. Like,
right. Literally.
There's ways to get around.
Because I liked that character. He was cool. My legal name is Robin. No, it's not. Have him be called Robin the whole movie. Or literally just have it be a fake name. And then throughout the movie, just have him called Richard. And then at the end, it's like, try my real name, Dick Grayson. He went the reverse route. Instead of being Richard with his name shortened to Dick, his name is just Dick Grayson, but he's like, I don't like that, so I'm going to go by Richard. He just reverses it. He elongates his name.
This fucking review. I'm gonna watch all our fucking reviews and get the most out of context fucking
do it for a full video, just like a 10-minute video that's just Dueling Fates out of context.
That's
so funny. It just elongates.
But there was no reason to have John Blake. No, just Tim Drake is a perfectly normal name.
Yeah. So is Jason Todd. So is Dick Grayson.
Man, Dick Grayson's a little weird. Her name's Sarah Kate Grayson.
Real. Yeah. I watched a TikTok today that it just showed me the Cillian Murphy delivering the, you know, who's here? The Batman. The way he says the Batman is the greatest thing of all time. Nobody will ever have a better delivery.
And he has strong coming out of him.
Death or exile? If you think we're going out on that ice willingly, you've got another thing coming, pal.
Death then.
Death then. Death by exile.
He's just a little fucking weasel. I love him. He's great.
Your guilt has already been established. This is just a sentencing. Incredible.
He's fantastic.
Yeah. It is a little, I guess not. No, yeah, it's still annoying. They free everyone from everywhere.
From Blackgate, yeah.
Why is there not just, no, from everywhere in Gotham? Why is there no at least mention of the Joker?
So you can't show the Joker. The guy who played him.
But you can mention him.
I don't know why. They could have at least had graffiti.
Like, literally anything would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Be fucked up and just be like, Bane didn't want competition, so he just killed him. Literally, or say just any reference at all.
And Arkham's off island, so anyways, in the first place.
I guess.
So just say he's in Arkham.
Arkham.
There's no mention of the Joker is the problem I hear. If Joker was mentioned, like he's in Arkham, that's off island. It is in most canon.
I was gonna say, but it wasn't in this
kind of. It was in a weird borough. This is
Well, I was
okay.
gonna say, they use New
shit.
York. Well, it's like they film a lot in Chicago, but they always used New York, didn't they? As like the, I guess no, even
Jersey.
the skyline.
It's
But
Jersey.
like, whatever. No, I don't mean in the comics. I mean in this trilogy, you cunt.
I don't know. This one's Pittsburgh
And New York.
and Chicago. You just put
Yeah.
like 3 cities together. He's like, all right, let's shove. And I don't know.
Because
Like,
every
shove
time they
Pittsburgh
show
in here.
the, at least for this movie, every time they show the skyline, it's New York.
Yeah.
Except,
And then they
weirdly, I don't think the Empire State Building's there.
no, that's legal reasons.
It's to identify. Half of the One World Trade Center is there because it's being built.
Yeah.
So, like, yes, this building's too identifiable, but not this one that is actually now the most identifiable. It's crazy. Yeah.
I think the one in Dubai. I don't remember what it's
Oh, yes, the one in Dubai is the most identifiable building in New York, for
the
sure.
tallest one.
Yes.
Oh, in New
the
York.
one in
You mean in New
Dubai
York.
is the most identifiable building in New York. Yes.
I mean
Uh-huh.
the world.
You fucking idiot. Well, I never said that.
No, I was putting words in
I
your
was
mouth.
just talking about this skyline. And yes, I think the One World Trade Center is the most recognizable building in New York now. It just stands out the most. Therefore, it's the most recognizable.
Everyone's gonna say Empire still.
Biased.
What, you don't like Empire?
No.
You don't like Empire? Clipping that shit.
No, I don't like the Empire. Please clip that. Sorry that you enjoy the Empire. Bros
I like
into
Empire.
dictators.
Empire's a good movie.
I love that we both went different ways with that. I love the
I love that Heinz Ward runs back a fucking TD.
I love that Big Ben dies.
Yes! Let's fucking go! No more London.
No, Ben Roethlisberger. Shout out Christopher Nolan for taking him out.
He just takes out Marquise Pouncey.
Yeah, I mean, well, he took out everyone except Heinz Ward, which, like, real. Also, why does Rapid City have a football team?
They could have used Central. They could have used Metropolis. They could have used so many.
Instead, they used Rapid City, South Dakota. That's crazy.
Don't ask me, man.
Metropolis. It should have been Metropolis.
Yeah, but
Well, actually, no, because if it's somebody from Metropolis, then Superman has to show up.
That's why I'm guessing he didn't want to.
If they do like Star City, though, like Central City, you can't do because then the Flash has to show up. Yeah. But like Star City, what, the guy with the bow and arrow gonna show up? Fucking who cares?
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? They made the Batman the Green Arrow at the beginning of this movie.
Yeah, he
they pulled a reverse CW. Yeah.
I was really sad if he shot Catwoman.
Real. But no, so at the beginning of the movie, they're talking about Batman. Gordon and Robin are talking about Batman. And it's like, don't you want to know who it was? And it's like, I know who it was. It was the Batman. I love that that's also how this ends. It's like, shouldn't like everyone know who the hero was? It's like they do. It was the Batman. Yeah. He got a statue. I also love I don't know. I think people don't like it. The ending, like the actual ending. I love it. I love the reveal that Bruce fixed the bat copter. And then I love the, because they not subtle at all foreshadow it with the, I always hoped I would see you, and we wouldn't say anything, but we'd just look at each other and we'd know.
I don't like it because I hate to be the nitpickers. Like, you can't get away you can't get away from 6 miles in that amount of time. they show Batman's face 3 seconds before the explosion goes off, and we're supposed to expect that he gets away far enough not to blow up. It's not like I'm not even concerned with the radiation. The radiation is gonna be a whole other, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm more concerned about the explosion killing him.
Yeah, to me, I think that's just poor editing.
Sure, and again, like it's a fictional story, and there would be the guy who's like,
it's because they have to. They're trying to make the audience believe that the Batman is dead, which would have way more of an impact if you weren't having him show up in 13 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, that very end of the movie, there's not a lot there.
Yeah.
Like, you could have just put the part where he dies a little earlier. Or just don't kill him.
When Alfred, you remember the ending of Inception where, like, it's left up in the air, right? And Nolan's known for that. He did that same movie. Just have Alfred give a little bit of a twinge of a look, like, oh, and then cut to black.
You know what I wish it would have been instead? The same as the first scene where he's at the cafe. When he like, he looks over and he just sees the back of someone's head and a woman.
Yeah.
Like, he just looks over and sees Catwoman.
Yeah.
That's it.
She could have gone away.
Cut it there.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, just cut it there.
Yeah. But no.
And then you like have the silhouette of Bale, so you like kind of think that, but also maybe not. What if she just found somebody new? Wouldn't be hard.
It would not be hard.
Well, somebody would be, but I'm sorry.
This episode. It's been like the whole episode. It's been like this nice 15-minute section of us just fucking dicking whole jokes.
Well, we brought up Dick Grayson.
He is
not in this movie.
Sadly. We haven't gotten Dick Grayson since 1998.
That's okay.
That Robin got his name from his motorcycle helmet.
I have never watched those, and I never will. Not fully.
You never watched Batman Forever?
Awful. No.
I like Batman Forever.
You would.
It's fun.
All right, wrap this up. We gotta go talk about Marvel.
No, we don't. Not next week.
No, I'm talking about me and you right now.
Yeah, next week we get to have a friend come to the show.
Oh, yeah, next week we're doing
before.
Furious and Fast.
No, it actually, you gotta be super specific with those because there are so many different ways. The Fast, the Furious, the Fast and the Furious, whatever it's fucking. It's what I haven't seen. Yeah, it's one of the movies I actually have not.
It's crazy that you haven't seen the first one of those.
I think I've seen only Tokyo Drift.
That's crazy, but like, because to me, the first one is the only one that really matters. You can watch all the first three, and then I really stop caring. Tokyo Drift feels like its own thing. The second one's just funny.
Tokyo Drift's a prequel. That's why.
I don't think it's actually a prequel.
Yeah, it takes place before all of them. I know that for sure.
Does it?
I'm like 90% sure.
I don't think it takes place before all of them.
He's gonna look this up before we sign off.
Yeah. I thought, because to me, I thought Tokyo Drift just took place at the time of the second one. Because Dom is just in Tokyo.
You're asking the one guy who doesn't know anything about Fast and the Furious.
Don't give me a fucking... the AI overview is being AI overview.
It's AI.
Oh, no. Tokyo Drift... Okay, so the Fast and the Furious, released in 2001, takes place in 2004. Too Fast, Too Furious, released in 2003, takes place in 2005. Tokyo Drift, released in 2006, takes place in 2015.
Oh, so all the other movies are prequels to Tokyo Drift.
No, not all of them.
Cars.
Fate of the Furious takes place in 2015. Furious 7's in 2015. And then there's a time jump to 2019, then 2020, and then Fast X takes place in 20.
After we watch that movie, I'm watching the rest of these fucking. What the fuck is going on in that? What the fuck do you mean jumps up to 2015? And they're driving cars from 2003.
That tracks. To me,
I don't know
anyways.
cars. I don't know cars. Anyways, next week we will have a special guest to talk about cars. And Paul Walker, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Until then, remember, like, subscribe, do whatever, podcast from. Bye bye.